Yo, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. Hey, you know what it is, your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series idol groups. That's going to be Hinata Zaka 46. Oh, I said that in a weird order. Sakura Zaka 46 and Nogi Zaka 46 is season 6, episode 12. This week we got lots of news to talk about. A couple PVs coming out from Nogi Zaka 46. A lot of Hinata Zaka 46 news, as well as an interesting little bit of trivia about Sakura Zaka 46. But before we get into all of that, I am one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Jimmy Tweets. I'm joined as always by my friend, my fellow host, we have Josh, Mr. Josh Boggs. And hey, back on the show for the day, we have Boy Coon.
Hello.
Oh, wait, no. Oh,
Just checking up. What's up?
It's that time.
It's that time. Time for a checkup.
Yeah, dude.
It's good.
Long time no see, boy.
You're
Long
fully
time
boy.
no see.
You're the only boy now.
Long time no see. I take back my title.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I was hesitating to do the whole so what have you guys been up to? Because I know what you guys have been up to, you know. It's like I don't want to go with don't want to pretend, dude. It's like when we'd have a guest on the show and we would be talking with them for 20 minutes before we even hit start streaming, and then we do the show like, oh, so how have you been? Like, you didn't just tell me how you've been. You know. But yeah, we were in Houston, all right, for the weekend. It was our good friend, Slope Club co-founder Tron, celebrating his wedding.
Boy got married.
Yeah, he
did
the
damn
thing.
No, he's not.
He did it.
It's all good.
It's okay, you know. He's got more important things to do, like recovering from his wedding.
Yeah, it's crazy because all three of us were groomsmen, and he asked us like a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, there he is.
Oh, there he is in the chat.
Anticipating that weekend for a while.
He's been on the calendar, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it's cool, dude. We really got 3 wedding ceremonies, if you think about it, right?
True.
Obviously, the first one was the
maximizing
the engagement in August, but that's really in Vietnam, that's the wedding, right? And then you have a reception afterwards. And then we had the Catholic ceremony this past weekend, as well as the I guess the final I don't know what to call it, American wedding, right? With reception. Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was great being able to celebrate with our guy, dude, you know, making a huge life decision, life choice, next step forward. Yeah, dude. And I had to, you know, bring my brittle old bones out, dude. I was like, no, I must make the most of this weekend, dude, you know.
I think you did.
I did. Yeah, I think I did too. I was telling Josh this, especially for this weekend, or the past few days, I wanted it to be I don't care how tired I am. I want to go back in San Diego and not regret, you know, oh, I wish I'd spent more time with the guys. I wish I'd done this with the guys. So you know, I was like, I will stay out until everything's done every night, you know.
Nice.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. And I feel it. God, I feel
it. It's all catching up.
It's all catching up to me.
Yeah, dude. Today I was like, oh, I'm gonna get back into my weight training routine. I'll run in the morning. And I'll lift in the afternoon. So I went for my run, and then I'll go lift before the podcast. I was just sitting there no, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah,
just all the energy is just oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'll go tomorrow.
So I was people who watch my stream know I had a quick family emergency last night. So I was already super tired. You know, I got home from the flight. I was like, I'm gonna try to do my best, but I stream anyways. 2 hours into the stream, I had to leave and go take care of something. So I was a zombie all day today. I kind of like autopiloted to the gym, and then like usually I always start my workouts the exact same way. I hop on the treadmill, do like a 30-minute cardio session. It's
I'll
usually
start with the
like,
treadmill. Okay.
yeah, because for me it's not optimal, but I know if I save it for last, I'm not gonna do it. So it's
Oh,
better
okay.
to do
Yeah.
it not optimally than not do it at all. Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
so I started with the treadmill. Go for a walk. Maybe usually like walk with alternating with some light jogs in the middle, back and forth. Uh Not today. Today I walked for like 5 minutes and I was like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna go lift. I'm gonna go lift. Maybe once I'm like getting a pump, I'll feel like actually doing my cardio for real. Uh I did the most sandbaggiest workout and I like looked at the treadmill and I said, oh, and I just walked
Oh
to my car.
no.
Yeah, that's fine, dude.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. We sometimes not every workout's gonna be a good one. You
Yeah.
gotta just
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
as long as you got up and you tried, there's always
Mhm.
there's always
Mhm.
tomorrow, dude,
As long as you lifted something heavy, you're good.
Mhm. How have you been, Mr. Box? How's your recovery?
It's okay. I got home like at 1 a.m. Went to sleep. Woke up, went to work. Now I'm here.
No.
All I've eaten since
Uneventful.
then are like 8 chicken nuggets. So.
Oh God. Well, piggybacking off of 8 chicken nuggets, I think it's time to make an announcement. I've kind of soft announced this on my stream already, but I think it's only right to do it here because this is really what it affects.
Mm.
私、向井ジムはソロポッドキャストを卒業します。I will be finishing out this singles promotion. No, I will be finishing out this year. I was talking with Mr. Box. I definitely want to do it with a bang. I want to have fun. I don't
Yeah.
want it to be like, the next 8 months isn't just gonna be sag and like, oh, I want to finish out this podcast season strong. We have our Japan trip we're planning. We want to make content with that as well. Is do some cool stuff for the channel. I'll still be sticking around on the channel. I think we might change up the makeup of the channel. We'll see. But as far as a weekly podcast about the Sakamichi series idol groups, after this year, your boy's done. I want Tuesdays back. I want to have a life on Tuesday nights again.
We
Yeah.
haven't seen a Tuesday in like 7 years.
Yeah.
Got tired of this shit too, huh? High five, brother.
I mean, I
Join
I
the
I've
old
been thinking about
community.
it for a while. I haven't felt really excited about doing the podcast for a while, as you guys can probably tell. Um, but like I think it really hit me while we were hanging out this weekend. Um, I because this the whole podcast started because it was like whenever me, boy, and Josh would hang out in person, we just sit and talk about fucking idols. Where we talk, and so we're like, oh, well, yeah, it'd be cool to just do a podcast like that, right? Where it's the vibe, right? That's not really what happens when we hang out anymore, dude. Not like this, anyways. We still talk about idols, we still talk about this, but it's just
So
like,
Jimmy, you put on like 4 hours of old AKB videos and then complain that you went to sleep too late.
We're trying to change the recommends on that
yeah, we're
Airbnb
trying to fuck the Airbnb
YouTube
secret.
account.
But but it's not really like I don't know. Our fandoms have shifted. You know what I mean? And I just I think for me there was a big realization that I think I was doing this podcast out of like a fear of not of once we stop, there's nothing really keeping us together anymore, right? But it's like, yeah, me and Josh were talking like, well, boy hasn't done it in like 2 years, like we'll go like a year and a half, right? And then like RJ has never done the podcast, but like we're all still friends. We're all still in that Discord channel. We all still talk. We all still link up. Um, and yeah, I feel like um that shouldn't be my reason for doing the podcast. I should be doing an idol podcast because I love talking about idols. And while that may used to be the case, I just feel like that really hasn't been the case in a while. So it is what it is. We'll have fun the rest of this year. We'll do some cool stuff. We'll figure out what's gonna happen next year. But just remember, even if you hate Josh Box, please do not hate me.
Wait, you? It's supposed to be the podcast.
Well said. Well said.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Well said.
All right. On that note, anything else you guys wanted to talk about before we get into some of the news, some of the topics for this week?
I think to bounce from what Jimmy said, I think it's been a long time, with the podcast.
I was gonna try to one of Jimmy's announcements.
No, I'm not trying to one of Jimmy's thing.
Damn, dude,
well, then I am.
That's how this is how Maya you felt, huh? Trying to announce her graduation, and then fucking he's about to fucking Suto Ririka me, dude.
No, I was gonna say.
I found someone I love, and I too am getting married.
I forgot what I was gonna say. But that doesn't mean we're gonna go out on a sad note. Rest of the podcasts are gonna go. We're gonna think of some stuff to finish it off on, and we're gonna do the Japan trip November, and then get stuff for you guys because it doesn't mean the channel's over, but
yeah,
it just means that this weekly podcast that has been here for a while, slowly dying, will probably be ending. Yeah. So we gotta enjoy these moments. It's just like idols. You gotta appreciate who you have in the moment.
Ten-chan graduated high school in the duration of this podcast. You know what I mean?
We've been longer than Hinata Zaka,
Can't all be. Dude. You kidding, dude?
Yeah. But yeah, I'll still be on the channel. I'm not not leaving Slope Club. Whatever content Josh cooks up and dreams of doing, and I'll be more than happy to offer assistance and to appear should the need be. I'm mainly graduating from not having life on Tuesdays, every Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific time, so look forward to
wait, Tuesday night you're able to? What? Everyone's gonna be so confused.
I know, dude. I don't want to say lost friends because of this, obviously other reasons, but that was part of the thing, dude. I have a group of friends that I don't see anymore because they would always plan stuff, and like I guess Tuesdays just happened to be when most people were free, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't do it, and so they just stopped completely inviting me to things, dude. You know what I mean?
I think all of us have sacrificed.
Yeah, definitely not only me, and yeah, dude, everyone look forward to Josh's Bunshun scandal tomorrow.
Huh?
Outdo the announcement.
Yeah, dude. He had to,
active immediately.
He had to, kind of get out before the article, so he just, steamrolled over my grad announcement, dude. Nah. Yeah, let's have fun. No somber shit. No sages in the chat. All right, we'll have a banging rest of 2024, and then off to new and hopefully better things on
brand new adventure.
Yeah, brand new adventure come 2025, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows if someone wants to inherit the Slope podcast, dude?
Open
Make sure you
applications.
change the name.
Yeah, just make sure you change the name. Dude, just real quick, I was thinking about this while we are watching old AKB music videos in the Airbnb. I was like, man, I wonder what kind of weird trajectory we would be on now if we weren't afraid of stepping on toes at the beginning, right? Because
That was a huge mistake looking back,
yeah, yeah.
like
Yeah,
a
what?
really big one
Mhm. We the decision to
in
exclusively
hindsight.
cover Sakamichi Group was because we didn't
Oh,
want to step on any toes, right?
Or like we
you can say
waited
it, Jimmy.
on not I would say not only with the 48 group, but we also like we try to wait for possible collaborations that never really happen to
Oh
Mm,
yeah, yeah, that's true.
oh
so I was because this podcast wasn't started because of a pure love for Sakamichi series. It was just because we didn't want to cover another set of group that was already being covered by another podcast at the time, right? And but I
Mm-hmm.
think over time of having to only cover Sakamichi Group, at least for me, I've been so tunnel visioned on Sakamichi Group, right? And
Mm,
I think 46 Group will always be like a special place in my heart. It's not like the last 7 years just disappear and they mean nothing to me after I graduate from the show. But like, especially lately, I've been really enjoying getting back into some other idol groups, and I wanna open up some of my time for that, instead of like having to like bunker down and like, oh, okay, I gotta know everything that's going on in Sakamichi Group,
welcome, Jimmy. Welcome to not having to
yeah.
memorize everyone's names.
Oh,
I'm saying like not this is for the whole channel in general,
hmm, yeah,
at least for me, and not like the podcast could have stayed just covering Sakamichi series, but like the YouTube channel
Yeah,
in
hmm,
general
yeah,
should
yeah.
have.
Because we stayed on Sakamichi for a long time.
Yeah.
hmm, yeah. That was a well, hindsight. It's time to
Yeah.
rebrand. All right, we're starting over. Yeah, me, Boy, and Josh are graduating from Slope Club, but tune into this new YouTube channel.
The Boku Owl podcast.
Boku Out
A Boku Ao podcast.
Man. I want to get into Boku Out, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Boku Out. I've seen
TV
clips.
show's good.
Yeah, I've seen clips from their TV show. That shit looks funny as hell.
Yeah.
I don't, yeah. I'll start the Le Seraphim podcast, dude. J1 talk, dude. J1 chat, dude. You know. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get to the actual show, shall we? Uh, a fair amount of news today to talk about. Some big stuff, new PVs like we talked about, mentioned earlier. But first, we announced as well back. Matsuda Konoka is getting her first photo book, and now we have the title and the covers. So the
Oh.
title of her book will be called Furi Muite, right? Like kind of looking back over your shoulders. Furi
Mm.
Muite, right?
Mhm.
Um, and then we got the regular edition cover, the Lopi HMV cover, the Rakuten Books limited edition cover, and then the Sutaya limited edition cover. What do you guys think? What do you
Okay.
guys think about these?
Well, look fine to me.
I
I
have a.
mean,
I don't know if I have a absolute favorites. I'm between like the Tsutaya
yeah,
and the Rakuten.
Okay, the bottom two. There,
Mm-hmm.
I
bottom
will
two.
say my thing is like all these are a little bit kind of samey to me. I mean, I get it. The bottom
What's
she's
the
got a
trend?
furi muite. It's the title of the book, but
Yeah.
it's like this it's this kind of like medium tight, you know.
Yeah, it's all throughout. Yeah,
hmm
but
The
I mean
first one's a little bit
the
tighter
the
than yours.
regular edition is like the tightest one. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess the next one's a little wider.
But then it's mostly kind of in this whole mid range, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I guess I like the regular one.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Looks. I
She looks
always
pretty.
like when I see a photo book covers, I always used to say like, "Oh, it would have been nice if there's like variations." But then
Mhm.
I'm only gonna buy one, so like
true.
in the end, it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
buy the one you like,
Yeah, like,
or
if
the
you
Well,
one
collect
that's
them all, then maybe.
most available.
well, see, I
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
like
damn, you're gonna
variations, so
buy
then I
4
can
of
have
them? God
more
damn.
option of which one I want to actually buy. You know what I mean?
True.
Um.
Yeah, but like for me, I
Mhm.
always used to view them as like a set. It's like, oh yeah, this one's
Oh,
like
yeah, I can see that.
a
Yeah.
Uh,
tighter shot, this one's a wider shot. So overall, it's cool. But then
Mhm.
I just buy one, and that's usually the
uh-huh.
regular one.
Okay,
It's like the one
regular
on Amazon.
editions. Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like in the end, like what the hell was I saying? I just bought the same shit.
Mhm.
You know?
That's like how I used to say, "Oh yeah, if you're a Matsuda Konoka Oshi, this is a definite buy." And it's like, yeah, no shit, dumbass. You know. I think that's interesting. We all got difference then, dude. You know, Boy
Oh
likes
wait,
the
what's yours,
regular
Emo?
edition. Josh likes the Rakuten and the Tsutaya. I like the Lopi HMV, dude.
Of course you would.
I just wish that the depth of focus was a little bit deeper. You know what I mean? Get a little bit more in
Mm,
focus here. The book
Mm.
yeah,
is
yeah.
nice and all, but just a little bit of context. Just
Mm.
want to see what's going on in the background here a little bit more. You know what I
Mm.
mean?
Yeah, you want to see
Indeed.
the outlet in the background, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I actually do think it's really cute though. If you know, you know, I was memeing, but I do think it's very cute. I like, the whole sitting on the face against the knee, looking back. She has like a very cute little smile. It has like a very playful energy to it. I don't know. I
Mm.
I think it's cute.
I think
I
for
have
me it's
a
too hotel
Pajamas or
lighty.
whatever.
It's too
Yeah,
what?
that's the only
Too
thing.
hotel light. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's
Well,
that
she
very
is in the
yellowy
hotel, probably.
hotel light. Yeah. I I don't mind it because it's like I think to me it's like it's clearly supposed to be a hotel photo, and it's like maybe that's the vibe. You're on a date. Your first overnight date with your new girlfriend, and it's your first time staying in the hotel together. You're all nervous. Oh, am I gonna be able to sleep tonight, dude? What if she's like Mr. Box and she like leans across the bed? You know.
Dude, just because you didn't want to hug me while you were sleeping, okay?
All right, chat. The bed. If this is the bed, right? Normally you lay like this when you're sharing the bed. This is Mr. Box the whole time, dude. Anyway,
Mans didn't want to cuddle, okay?
yeah. Did you see any of the previews from this yet, boys? Perhaps
Only
while
the
we
one
were
you
in
showed
Houston.
me the other
The Yup
day,
preview.
and I was like,
Woo!
ah, I see.
Yeah. I'm
Let me go to the Twitter. Is that where it was?
it's on Instagram. It's on Instagram.
Okay,
I was
Instagram.
not Twitter.
Yeah, if you guys are curious, you're just gonna have to go to the Instagram, dude.
I like how the Instagram is all her like guitar,
Playing guitar, and
smiling at the
then it
camera,
turned lingerie, just
and
laying in
it's
bed.
like, oh, right there in the middle.
Yeah. I mean, we've brought this up before, even as far back as when Boy was on the show, right? I think Matsuda Konoka definitely had a substantial glow up while in the group.
Mm.
Whenever it was that she cut her hair short, we were like, "That's the look for you. That's
Hmm.
that's nice. That's nice." But yeah, I think she looks really good in all of these. Definitely got another like photo book glow up in my opinion. You know.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
definitely see that.
Yeah, dude. I went from like we'll see to like, yes, I will pre-order this book. Add
Oh,
to my
Yes, added.
Amazon cart.
got him.
hmm But yeah, very very cute stuff. The book is set to release in the end of May on May 28th.
Oh,
Okay.
coming up next month, end of next month.
Yeah. Up next, we got kind of some big news. I don't know, I wouldn't say kind of. We got some actual big news. This was announced at their Yokohama Stadium performance of what is it, Hinatansai. Um, but they have announced Hinata Fes
Oh
2024.
shit.
So the pre-ticketing for that begins Sunday, April 28th. This is going to be an event in partnership with the Miyazaki Prefecture, right? They kind of been talking about this. About I think they mentioned a while back, like, oh yeah, it'd be cool to do like a Hinata Fest, and here we are, dude. They're doing the damn thing. This is going to be September 7th to September 8th. So a 2-day event at the Hinata Zaka or Hinata Miyazaki Prefectural Comprehensive Sports Park. So the entire festival will be taking place at the sports park, and the concert at the festival will be at the Hinata Sun Marine Stadium, Miyazaki, which is inside the sports park. So attendance at the sports park will be free, but to actually go to the concert, you will go to the stadium, you will need a concert ticket. Um, but it's cool. We I think we've always talked about them doing something like this before, like doing an actual festival, right? With like
Mm-hmm.
vendors and things like that. And so now that this is being done in conjunction with the Miyazaki prefecture, I think it's very possible, right? This is kind of like a tourism thing for Miyazaki. Yeah. Our association with Miyazaki, the sunshine of Japan, began in 2019 with the renaming of our group. After 5 years, our dream had finally come true. Not just concerts, but a show with a full range of fun content using the entire sports park will be held. Um,
Mm.
yeah, this is the where they did the
Oh.
PV, for what was it, the Kageyama Yuka like
Oh,
grad, right?
dang, yeah.
Or yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
forgot about that.
Mm.
For that single. Um, Yeah, so yeah, they'll have more details here. So they have like the Hinata Zaka 46 live at the Hinata Submarine Stadium. That's the concert. All seats will be 12,000 yen, so like about 90 USD with the way the conversion's going now, 80 something. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then the Ohisama meets Hinata Expo, which they'll probably be updating with more content soon. I'm assuming it's going to be a lot of like, yeah, just vendors, local vendors from Miyazaki Prefecture, to help promote some tourism, things like that, right? Because that's the whole point of them doing this. Um,
Yeah, even on
but,
their site, they have like package deals of like buy the ticket and
mhm.
also get offsite parking. Also, get a round trip flight, get a ferry.
Yeah, dude, this is Hinata Coachella, dude. You know what I mean? We were talking about this before, like before we started the show. It'd be cool if they actually did like a full festival with like different performers, right? Like
Oh yeah, yeah,
Hinata
it would.
Zaka is
Yeah.
like the headliner, but like getting some local idols to come out or something or other
It's
acts.
it's all the way in the south, right?
Yeah.
Miyazaki. So I mean, it's pretty close to Fukuoka, and like for a
Mm.
time, Fukuoka was the idol place, where like a lot of
Mm-hmm.
idol groups come up from
Yeah.
there, and
What
there's probably a
Rev
lot
from
more.
DVL and shit, dude, back in the day, right?
Yeah, so that'd be cool if they got a bunch of like local idols maybe to come
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
participate. So it's an actual like festival, you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's what would be.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, if the Miyazaki
Hinata
prefecture
Fest,
does
put
it,
your hands up.
yeah, there's definitely a lot of
yeah,
potential here, and hopefully they use it to their advantage.
wonder if they want to try to make this kind of their home stadium. Kind of far
Mm.
from Tokyo, but
Yeah, yeah. They're like,
As long as they partner up with the prefecture itself.
all right, prefecture, just give us the money to hold this thing.
Hmm.
yeah, dude. No, you could plan like a whole little trip to Japan, dude. Do like a whole south tip to north tip trip tour, dude. September you start off in Miyazaki, head up to like Osaka and shit like that, you know. Then you go to Tokyo, then you start making your way up north, eventually finishing out in Hokkaido before you come back, dude. You know, it's that'd be fun. That'd be a fun little thing.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I remember I actually
Yeah,
did that with Vietnam once.
oh yeah.
Terrible trip. Don't do
Oh no.
it.
And Vietnam's like much smaller than Japan.
Japan, yeah, exactly. Dude, it's tired. Well, if you, it depends how much time you give yourself, but like you know, we did it in like 2 weeks, and that was exhausting because it's just like you know, you go to one place, you really have like one maybe 2 nights there before you have to leave and go to the next place, so you just feel never
Mhm.
settled, you know.
I think for me, it's
Oh
like the packing and unpacking
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
get to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I mean, Josh has seen me when I'm in a hotel. I just throw my shit everywhere.
It
You know what I
just
mean?
explodes everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Even changing hotels like 3 times over the weekend, like for the wedding stuff, was
Yeah. Yeah.
already kind of much.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, oh,
Exactly.
man.
So that's why I do not recommend doing that kind of trip. But you know, if it was Hinata Fest, yeah, maybe do a night in Fukuoka and then you just
Yeah, do it
chill in
yeah.
Osaka and then Tokyo or some shit, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
That's
Mhm.
fair.
But yeah, cool stuff. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm not trying to get too excited. Every time they get announced like a big event like this, I know we get like really excited and we start like imagining cool shit that
I
they
know,
can
right?
do, and then like that the reality is never nearly as cool. So I'm just gonna remain just cautiously optimistic. I want it to
The
be
one
cool, but
Nogizaka Masura.
yeah, dude.
Uh-huh.
Remember
Asura.
whatever happened to my Nogizaka fucking block party, dude?
I know, right?
Where's DJ Mayan at,
We
dude?
cooked too much. They couldn't keep up.
Anyways, let's keep moving on. We got some more Hinata 46 news. We got some updates to the 11th single, which is going to be coming out next month on May 8th. Um, so we've already got the A side PV track, but now we're getting information on the rest of the songs. There's of course the Saito Kyoko grad song Boku ni Tsuzuke, but we'll get into that later. But now we have the main coupling of the single. It's gonna be the under song. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean the Hiragana Hinata Zaka song,
Why
dude.
is
This is why Jimmy's graduating, you
it
guys.
like is
His
this
Sabitsuka
prophecy
nai
came true.
ken omote. Huh?
translated correctly? What is the Zaka in quotes? The
I don't know.
Hinata. Maybe
I
it's
don't
just
know,
the
dude.
auto translation. Let me go back to Japanese
Yeah, I
here.
mean, like, let's see what it looks like in Japanese, dude.
Okay, it's just Hinata Zaka. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
thought that was like a thing. Well, they're kind of
It's
Hinata
just from the
Zaka,
auto translate, I
but not
guess.
really because they're not in the main song.
Hinata Zaka, But yeah, so this is Hiragana Hinata with Sabitsuka nai ken omote.
Oh
I
man.
know there was some discourse happening online over that name.
I'm
I'm
waiting
gonna
for
say
this
it.
group to break off and
Yeah.
make their own shit.
I think the name is cute. I don't really mind it that much, but people have different opinions. That's fair. That's fine. Next we have a unit song, um, almost a third gen song, but not really. It's oh sorry, I don't know what. Well, kind of I guess. It's got Osushi, Mikuni, Paruyo, and Mitsuki. So I was like, damn, dude, if we just had what is it, Hinano and Mori. It could have been a third gen song instead, but
Oh
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
But no, they're in their own unit songs. Marie's with Kawada, Honoka Hiro, and Fujishima Kaho. With Koi to Anbutter, Anbata.
Anbata.
I'm gonna
Bata.
switch this to Japanese. This is
I'm
fucking weird.
Yeah,
gonna
bata. Or bata.
look that up.
Yeah,
Bata. Is that like the red bean and butter?
I think
yeah, like
it is a toast type
yeah.
Hmm.
thing.
Um,
Loving
then
red bean butter toast.
Yeah. Then we have another unit, Yoake no Speed.
Oh.
That's Kosaka Nao, Kamimura Hinano, Shogenji Yoko, and Yamashita Haruka. And then the 4th gen song, which will be Amega Futate. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then and then of course a regular edition coupling, which is the Saito Kyoko grad song, the Boku ni Tsuzuke.
Oh yeah.
Okay, with everybody.
Yeah. Speaking. Yeah. If you go to the formation page, that looks so funny, dude. Let me see it once this loads.
Oh, I see this. It's like I see the center. Oh, who's behind the
Yeah,
center?
yeah. Yo, this bright
It's
yellow
funny because
center.
they didn't update her photo, so it's
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Sticks out even more.
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. It's literally they just tacked on every generation in order, dude. Is right?
I didn't even try. Come on.
Is it even the formation, dude? They're just in alphabetical order, dude.
This is how they're gonna line up for the single. I mean,
Yeah, dude. Crazy. But yeah, speaking of, we do have the PV for that. We did watch it over in Houston, but why don't we take a quick moment to
sorry, Pat. I watched it before.
Oh, did you not want to watch it together again?
We can watch it again.
I was gonna say, yeah, I want to take a moment to watch it again so we can kind of collect our thoughts on it, and then we'll be right back with our ratings and things like that. So that was Boku ni Tsuzuke, the Saito Kyoko grad song, right? The regular edition coupling for the 11th single. What did you guys think?
It's an okay package for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like as an outsider viewing in, I wasn't sure if it was like a Saito Kyoko grad video or if it was like a Hinata anniversary video.
Yeah,
I
because
guess they just
especially
like
when they
slapped them together. There
yeah
you go. Right, because
flashing
it
through the
started off
PVs, it's like
obviously.
everybody, right? Yeah.
Yeah, obviously started off as a Saito Kyoko. Oh, she's graduating. Look at these old clips of her in the beginning of her career. And then like it quickly transitions into like, oh look, Hinata, am I right? And then at the end is
Mm-hmm.
mostly Hinata like history before it leaves off on solo Saito Kyoko again. So it's like
I'm starting to think, didn't Risa's grad song kind of do something similar where they like homage like the past? Like I know like the
No, because
dancing parts
Boku
of
no
it.
Dilemma was good.
that was like
I'm
first
saying like they did
gen
like
thing.
dances and everything from like other singles.
Yeah,
Throughout
but I
it.
mean it wasn't like an overt like
Yeah, like
I mean
Risa's grad song
yeah.
had no like if it did have clips, I don't remember from like her past. It
I
was
don't
like
remember it having
with first gen, right? Like there was like a
yeah.
big first generation thing
Mm-hmm,
with
mm-hmm.
that video, but I
Mhm.
felt it was more cohesive. Oh, yeah, it was very aesthetic that video.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
I think Boku no Dilemma is probably one of my favorite idol grad PVs. Just PVs. I mean, obviously, other songs are, I think, better, but yeah, I remember really liking the Boku no Dilemma PV because it's like, um, it's you watch it and you know exactly what it is. It's Risa's graduation PV, right? It's really pretty as its own standalone PVs though, but it's only that. Um, I I'm not sure how I feel about this being like a joint Saito Kyoko grad PV as well as a celebration of the history of the group because it's like
Mm.
it adds
Yeah,
not
you
to
get a
say
little
she's
bit of
not
that.
important, but it adds a lot of weight to Saito Kyoko in my opinion. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah, it's
she
almost like he was the
was
only center. Yeah.
she was Hinata Zaka, you
Uh-huh.
know.
I
We
can
gotta
see that. I can see
celebrate
that.
the entire history of the group because she's leaving now, you know. I kind of liked it at first because I was like, oh, it's cute, going back to all these outfits and things like that, and the timeline, I guess you could say. But it is, yeah. When you think about it, like I can't really enjoy this as like one or the other. It's just so married to each other, the two thoughts, right?
Yeah.
Um,
I think
Mm.
did they
yeah,
were there also parts of the choreography where they did
yeah,
uh
they definitely do like like the Kyun
like
choreography and
right, yeah,
things like
yeah,
that.
yeah, I
Yeah,
noticed that. And so
and
like
then
to
yeah,
me
obviously like.
that like leans more into the group thing.
Mhm.
Right? Like I think Nogizaka did that with one of their
Yeah,
10th anniversary song,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
Where
Mhm.
the whole thing was just choreography from past singles.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind that here and there because yeah, like Boku no Dilemma does that. Sugai's grad song does that too. I think
Mm,
Sugai's
mhm.
does it best because it's like
Yeah.
there it was like moments that she was very like moments of choreography in the past that was very iconic to her, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Mhm.
the Fukia own moments and things like that. But
Mm.
for this one, yeah, I think it's a little bit too heavy-handed group history with like full blown like going through the outfits and everything like that. Like I would have really enjoyed that concept if it was supposed to be celebrating the history of the entire group and not like the
Yeah.
graduation of one member. Um
Mm.
Could have just split it, man. Just,
that, yeah, dude.
I don't know. If we looked
I
at
also
the track list for the single earlier,
mhm.
could have just took out one of the unit songs and made
An anniversary
like
track,
a
yeah.
yeah, or like
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
a separate one for each instead of slapping it
Mhm.
both
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, so this feels more like an anniversary track with like a sprinkle of like, oh, by the way, she's graduating.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't really like the ending either. It's like Saito Kyoko walking away sadly, and then she turns around, she's in her white gown, and the group is gone behind her. Um,
Oh, you don't like that? I
It
like that.
was all a dream.
I used to read Word Up magazine. Like the implication here is that, like, yeah, dude, you're on your own now. You're all alone, which is, I guess, true. But like, I don't know. I think the visual language of her like walking away from the group, turning back, and they're gone is kind of like what's the word? It's not really pretty to me. Like I don't know. I wouldn't have
So you think
minded
it sends
if
a
they were.
bad message or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Right?
I think
Like
they
Mm.
I think as like cheesy as it may seem, I felt like they should still be there, like
yeah, yeah. I agree. That's what I was
waving
thinking
her
too.
off or whatever.
Saito
Bye.
Kyoko saying she's done. She's done here. Forget about the
Yeah,
group.
yeah.
She's not there anymore. I'm
Yeah,
out.
I wanted like like a shot with him actually sending her off instead of her like kind of like sadly walking and then
She's like
turning around
Hinata
and they're
Zaka
just
who?
gone. Or even if they just end up walking different paths. I think that something like that would be nice,
They do
because
the
that can
Fast and
represent like
Furious splitting away.
yeah,
You
or
should have
like
did the Fast and Furious,
mhm.
bro. The fork in the road.
Yeah. Yeah, because it symbolizes that they had a time when they shared the road together, but now it is time for us to go our separate ways. But
Yeah.
to me, it's just like yeah, it's just like
When I see you
it's all
again, right?
yeah until maybe the roads may converge again one day. But like this to me is just like nah, they're just not behind you. They don't got you like that, like is I know that's not what they're trying to say, but like I feel like that's the
That's the
implication of
first
like the
impression.
visual language of what they're doing, right? And so I'm not the biggest fan of how it ended. I don't know. Plus, I don't really like these sad idol graduation endings personally. Right? It's
I
like
mean,
the
yeah.
fuck did somebody die, dude? You know what I mean?
He
Like
fell
They
asleep,
anyway.
right?
always have to throw in the like, oh, nostalgia.
Mhm.
Remember this? It's like,
Like you chose this, dude. You chose this. Like I much prefer yeah, like the actual like the end I guess where they show clips of her happy. I think that's fine. I
Yeah,
much
yeah,
prefer
yeah,
happy send-offs because it's like, yeah, dude, you're
yeah.
moving on to a the next chapter of your life. You know what I mean? It's called graduating from the group, not fucking being, excommunicated or like being fucking murdered or something. You know, you're never allowed to enter the church again or something. You know, it's just like, no, dude. I wanted to.
I mean,
I wanted
Sakamichi, so I mean,
true. No, it was it was a choice willingly made to go your own path, right? To
Haneka was the
pursue
only
your
one able to enter back into the church.
Yeah, the song is nice though. I like that the song's not overly somber.
Yeah, that's what I liked about that.
Mhm.
Most
I
other
like the song the most.
grad songs I've heard have that kind of like somber tone, even though if
Yeah.
it's like when it's upbeat or whatever,
Mhm.
kind of a downer a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I like the
Yeah.
chorus section and then the solo lines that follow. It's nice.
Yeah, I think that's always been Hinata's strongest point in their music is the quality of some of the solo lines. You know, um, obviously,
Mhm.
we're gonna be taking a hit here with Kyoko leaving, but we still have some strong vocalists with like Kato Shiho and stuff like that. So as long as they kind of keep that sound, I'll be happy. I'll be happy.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um,
Should we get into the rating?
yeah, let's do it. Let's rate the PV first.
Eevee.
Okay.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. 6.
6.
4.
I think you're gonna give it lower, Jimmy. I think you're gonna give it lower.
Yeah, I expected lower too.
I was debating giving it a 5.
I think you can go below 5, just because 5 is
Um,
average.
yeah, true. I could have seen that. I think it's just because it looks nice though. Is my biggest thing. It
Yeah,
looks nice. I don't know. It's pretty.
I mean, like, it looks nice, but all they're doing is walking down a road.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know. No, I already said what I said. I have to stick by it. It doesn't.
I'll take that.
6 was being very generous. You know what? Take it. That's your Kyoko points, dude. That's your graduation points. Uh, I just
Those are the bonus.
it looks pretty. I think concepts are there. It's just the execution was poor, right? Or no, execution was good. The concepts were poor. All right,
Mm.
like whoever decided to, hey, let's make celebrate the entire group's history with this one member's graduation, like that was already where we
Yeah,
fucked
that
up.
was.
You know what I mean? And then yeah,
I like
some of the visual storytelling. We were talking about it earlier, the pacing, right? Like going through the history. I guess according to one of our chatters in the Discord, whenever the members show up, like the next gen shows up, the timeline in the actual the PV is like represents like whatever date that they showed up. And personally, I was
Oh
saying
no,
I
they
don't
premiered in December. Oh no, 12-minute
yeah.
video.
I was like, I don't no. How about 1 minute and 20 something seconds, dude? I don't like doing shit like that. I think it's kind of like in my opinion, it's kind of a corny thing to do. It's like a very cheap way of like hitting feels. You know what I mean? Like, because it's not like you had to do any planning around that. You could literally just cut the video. All right, when did the group show up?
Yeah.
Oh, the 6th gen showed up at on February or like April 16th or whatever. Okay, move it to 4/16. You know what I mean?
this
Like,
timeline.
What about all the singles in between? Doesn't matter.
yeah, and that's the big thing, right? Is because it like really fucked up the pacing, in my opinion, right? Like
Yeah, it was really good. The pacing in the beginning before the second gen showed up, and then it just like
yeah, and then they just went blasting, dude. You know, I'd rather them not do shit like that and just have a better paced PV. You know what I mean? To, like really let different moments set in, like because at the end of the day, when you watch PVs, in my opinion, at least me, I'm not paying attention to the timeline, dude.
Yeah.
That's a giga
I
nerd
mean,
thing to
girls
do,
like
dude.
watching the video.
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Oh,
Like
you know
who?
what it is? It's probably boomers that leave their mouse on the screen and then just look at the time as it's going. That's who they're appealing to.
I'm just saying who.
Just watching the red bar.
Yeah.
You're not watching the video.
Yeah, like who does shit like that, dude? Who's constantly like Oh yeah. Oh, third gen just showed up. Wait, that was at 3 minutes, and you know,
Only
like,
for the brightest of the Ohisama.
yeah, dude.
You to notice that kind of shit.
This
Hmm.
is the boomer Ohisama who didn't move his mouse right.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's cute. It's a cute idea, and I don't hate it on its own, but I don't like it in this case because yeah, it does kind of detract from the overall PV because of
It
yeah, it kind
can,
of
yeah.
fucks the pacing up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
to me that's almost like an afterthought, right? Like they
hmm
filmed everything and they're like, "Oh yeah, we have all this footage." And then they're like, "Oh, wouldn't it be a cool idea if we did this?" Like one of the producers or one of the head people at
yeah,
Superflower probably thought of it. And then the editor's like, oh no, but what about all this
He's
footage in
the
between?"
boomer.
yeah.
This mouse
Oh,
pointer over the video, dude.
Yeah.
just highlights an entire segment, ripple, delete it back, dude.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
It's like, damn, I worked hard on that edit, but
I
Yeah.
know, right? I paced everything so well. You know, they were going through
Hmm.
different singles, all the costume changes. Nope, take it all out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things like yeah, if it was close enough, and then you kind of just finagled stuff around to fit it there, sure, right? But this to me, it felt very kind of like the history just felt really rushed. Um, yeah,
I
it
do like
looks
the
nice
history
though.
aspect.
Oh, it looks nice, huh? You see, like seeing
Mhm.
those outfits. I love seeing those outfits.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
yeah, I
like
mean, I liked them bringing back the Keyaki training vest
Hmm.
thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. To me, I know some people will say whatever about the hiragana keyaki times, and I get it. It's not like I think it was all sunshine and rainbows, but you know, to me, when I see things like this, like it feels like despite all of the hardships they faced, that was like a very important time for them. You know what I mean? Because yeah, I don't know that outfit was like to like as someone who's podcasted and followed the group since inception, right? It's like, yeah, dude, yeah, that was Hiragana Keyaki back in the day, the
Back in
spunky
our
group,
days.
you know? Yeah, dude. The you know, don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on them, dude, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we did say that.
Um and then now it's like, yeah, dude, they're a whole own group, dude, you know? It's like, oh, look at that, dude. Um
Progress.
yeah.
I still like it.
What about you guys? Why'd you give it a 4?
Oh yeah,
Boy.
four.
no, we kind of already discussed it. With it
Mm.
being like first it's a Saito Kyoko grad song, but oh no, wait, or video rather. But wait, this is actually a hiragana or whatever hiragana Hinata history music video. I don't know. I would have liked
Hmm.
it to either be one or the other.
Yeah.
What if it was
Um,
just Kyoko changing outfits and everyone else was like in the new outfit? Would that have
that
felt
would have
better?
been great too. They did that with the Sugai thing video
Mhm.
Mm. Good point. Yeah.
when she graduated from Sakurazaka, right? Um, yeah, I think that way is a good concept. I like that,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
I don't know. They could have even maybe combined everything. Where shit, they did that with the Sugai video too. I was gonna say like she could have just done the dances as the like the
Mhm.
outfit changes. I guess
Uh-huh.
they didn't want
Uh-huh.
to bite too hard.
Like
I don't
You
know.
maybe
know,
they thought of all these ideas and they're like, no, Sugai already did that.
They're like,
We're
wait,
stuck with this.
Sakamichi's in there like the Simpsons already did it phase, you know. Every
Oh
group
yeah,
is
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
biting off one of the other groups at this point, dude, you know?
yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess I don't know. A lot of I don't think a lot of people would mind,
Yeah,
right? Because
exactly.
that's like even though they're doing the same concept, it's still a different person, right? That it's a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
member in a different group and a
yeah.
different history. So
Mhm.
Kyoko's history with the group is going to be different from Sugai's history with the group for obvious
Yeah,
reasons,
yeah,
right? And
definitely.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
so even if you have some of the same thing conceptually, just by pure content of like what their experiences are with the group, it's going to be different
Hmm.
enough, you know. And like, we've been saying in the Discord and in general in the show, like these, nobody's fucking watching these coupling PVs except for fucking fans, anyways. You know what I mean? So
True.
like,
True.
no one's gonna be sitting here like, what the fuck are you doing? It's gonna be people who are already simping for it. So just make a good PV. Make it like meaningful to that member, right? Like,
Yeah.
because that's, I mean, I don't know, like in my opinion, watching this, and I'm like, Hinata Zaka is going to continue to have so many more anniversaries, whether it's 9th anniversary as Hiragana or their 6th anniversary as Hinata Zaka next year. You can always do another PV, right? You can always do another group celebration of the history, but you can only do one Saito Kyoko grad PV, right?
Yeah.
And maybe we can look at this a little bit more um from less of a biased scope. But if Boy was still a diehard Saito Kyoko fan, I'd feel kind of bad for him, dude. I'd be like, damn, bro, that sucks, dude. You're trying to send off your girl, and they're just
True.
shoving these fourth gen members into her PV and shit.
Would have been like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Who are these other girls?
Yeah, Boy goes at 2 minutes and 33 seconds. And who the fuck are these people, dude? Like, where's Kyoko, dude? I don't know any of these girls, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to keep bringing back the Sugai video, but the Sugai video was not just her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the song was not that was a Sakuzaka song, but the video was only her. Like, it'll show other members from like past clips to
Yeah, it still kind of celebrates the
that
group's history
nostalgia
because she's the captain,
like,
but it's her.
yeah. So
Think
yes,
about
that's
it,
a 4 from me.
maybe for me, I'm like, it's kind of like a happy thing to like send off Kyoko with everyone else in the song.
But they don't even end it happy though. They end it with her like fucking
That's
alone.
my next point. I was gonna be like, yeah, but then at the end, she goes off by herself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh well.
Like I don't mind like the having the whole group in the PV for the grad thing, like I said, like Risa's grad song, Boku no Dilemma was like that.
Yeah.
But you still gotta center it around them, right? And which I'm not to say that this doesn't, but like it's two conflicting narratives going on here, like are we trying to celebrate group history or are we trying to celebrate Saito Kyoko graduating, right? Like choose one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what about the song? Shall we rate the song?
Okay.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. 6.
5.
Oh, I gave it way higher than everyone else.
See, this is why I was like, I kind of regret giving the PV a 6 because the song is a 6 to me. The PVs should be lower than.
I mean, the songs. I like the song much more than the video.
Same.
Yeah.
I think the chorus is nice.
Yeah.
The chorus followed by the solo parts, like to like that tags at the end of the chorus. It's a nice,
Yeah, and even starts off with
is very
energy,
nice.
right? Like with the solo lines. And I think just jumping it straight into that, it's like, okay, this is what we're setting up for.
I don't really like the organ. It's like, I know when we watched it together, like initially, it was like, oh no, edge time. But no, it like quickly picks up, and then there's this like the driving kind of rhythm. Like the marching,
like the juxtaposition.
Got the bells and shit. But yeah, I think the chorus is my favorite part. The melody is nice.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, the organs. My only problem with the organs is that they didn't really do nothing with it. You know what I mean? It's just
that was just the intro.
It's just
tacked onto the intro. Yeah. I don't know, man. To give me some like crazy Phantom of the Opera shit, dude. I mean, there's different ways. There's like a lot of like funky gospel songs with like cool organ licks and stuff like that. You could have done something if you're gonna do it, or in that case, if you're not, then just don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe as like a bass chord during the chorus would have been cool.
Yeah, something. But yeah, overall, I think the song is nice. It's like, this has become my rating is like anything above a 5 is like if it plays, I won't skip it.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Below a 5, I'm like, okay, I'd skip it. This came up on my Spotify, my Sakamichi radio. I'll be like, hey, I'll vibe. I'll vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean the arrangement is fine. It's pretty
Mm-hmm.
standard, on par with the other, I guess, songs that like Sakamichi series has done before.
Mm.
Yeah.
Structure's pretty much unchanged, right? It's like
Yeah.
we're in the Spotify TikTok era. Why is this so damn long?
You will get you'll get verse, then chorus, then verse, then chorus, then bridge, then chorus. All right, that's all we got.
Yeah, I think it would have been cool since they've already like, um, well, the song probably came before the video, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but since they did this like whole both Kyoko and Hinata history type of thing, they should have had like multiple. This would have been way too long. But it's like what? There's 4 generations, 4 verses,
Dang.
Oh,
one with each generation.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, how about 2 verses? Each gen gets half a
Oh
verse.
yeah. So like each verse has like 2 parts.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like maybe 4 lines per verse. Each gen gets 2 lines, right?
Yeah,
And
something
then
like that.
Kyoko at the end
So
finishes it off by herself.
at
Kyonko
least
Bridge, dude. Kyonko Bridge.
Yeah.
yeah, at least you get more solo line distribution
Mm-hmm.
in the
Yeah.
chorus. Everyone can come together, and yeah,
Yeah.
the bridge is all Kyoko, and then finish it off from there. But yeah,
Yep, yeah.
maybe
The
next
final
time.
chorus, the last half is just Kyoko, just by herself.
Yeah,
Yeah, I will say
nice.
I think the saddest part about Saito Kyoko grad for me is that sometimes whenever I watch concerts once a year, when I get to Hinata one and it gets to like a Saito Kyoko and Kato Shiho duet line or duet part, it's always Jimmy Kumga, dude. It's like, oh, that tickles your ears, dude. It sounds immaculate, dude. So I'm gonna be sad to have to say bye to that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I mean, I'm sure Hinata will be fine. Of course, like they still have Kato, and I'm sure there's other members that can step up to fulfill the singing roles. But I don't think you're ever gonna get the same sultry voice of a Saito Kyoko, dude. Ramen daisuki
Yeah,
Saito Kyoko desu.
This video should have just been her eating ramen.
You know that was fake though. Real ones know that shit was fake, dude. She wasn't about that life, dude. She wasn't about that
it's just
ramen daisuki life.
a character they
Mhm.
made up to try to catch on.
And
Yeah.
that's the character. The boy.
And that's what she has to leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, that's gonna be it for Boku ni Tsuzuke. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Let us know what your thoughts are on the song and the PV. But let's move on to Sakurazaka 46 land. Not a lot of news today, TBH, from Sakurazaka 46. But we do have a cool fan census from our friends over at Sakuzaka Central. So
hey,
we reported this a while back. They do their survey every year. Get in touch with like the English speaking fan base. So yeah, this was from January 1st to 16th. And get some of the results from that. I found it quite eye opening. Like for example, if you ever wondered why Sakurazaka will never come to America, well, here this is why, dude. The U.S. makes about 4% of their international buddies, dude. Not of the buddies overall, the international ones, dude. With
Uh-huh.
Indonesia with a whopping 33%. Um,
damn,
a fairly even split between female and male fans. 47% male, 46%
Yeah.
female fans, dude. Hey, and non-binnies in the chat. What up, dude?
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
Yeah, some other things, a large portion who speaks very little to no Japanese. How you've survived in this fandom this long, I have no idea, but props to
Well,
you.
yeah, because basic and very little, I feel like are like closer together, right? Because like,
Yeah,
when do you start saying like, okay, I know like basic Japanese, right? Like, is that like
yeah.
like conversational, or is that like,
Conversational?
No,
I
no,
know
No, they
basic.
already have
conversational?
conversational.
Yeah,
Oh no.
basic is like toire
What
wa doko.
constitute as basic?
To me,
Toire wa
basic is
doko.
yeah,
Okay.
like
How
toire wa
about some basic?
doko. Ramen daisuki Saito Kyoko desu.
Oh,
Right?
they can say
Mm,
phrases that the members
Yeah, very little to no
say.
Japanese is like
mm.
you know shit that you
Namaste,
picked
right?
up from
Yeah.
anime, like, oh, nani? oh,
Nani?
oh, so
Okay.
kawaii. Am I right,
So
boys?
so we're, I'm guessing the difference is like a word and a phrase or like a whole
yeah,
sentence,
Mm,
right?
yeah,
That is the
yeah.
okay,
So
okay.
to me, yeah, basic is like knowing specific phrases that are very commonly used,
yeah.
right? So you
Because
And
could
what would I
probably be able
so
to be okay in Japan if you were to visit, but you
right.
can only use your like locked in phrases. Whereas
mm,
conversational means that you can say something, have the other person
You've
respond.
had meet and greets.
Yeah, you've done meetings. You can like
You-
okay.
interpret what is being said to you and respond with
Mhm.
an appropriate conversation, appropriate response. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Where would it
Damn, look at
where
the Chads at 2%, huh? Professional
Dude,
out here.
it's
professional?
yeah, dude.
Get him with that
Because I'll put myself
Couldn't
in
be
basic.
professional.
couldn't be me.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll
I would say I'm like
say,
between basic and conversational because I can do meet and greets.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Like you you know what to ask. Like you can ask something, right?
Hmm.
Is pretty. I mean, like, yeah. And then they
Yeah, I
can
mean,
respond, and then that's
I,
where
I
it's
I would say
relational.
you're conversational, Josh.
Yeah,
Do you just have pre-recorded like phrases and you just regurgitate them regardless of what?
No.
yeah. Like say like if you have like a something in mind to say like when the meet starts,
Mhm.
but they like
And you
start
have to
off
like Google
something with
Translate it
something else,
every time?
and then you'd have to be like, oh shoot, right?
Mhm.
Like
Mm.
for example, me like I was wearing like like a designer. I was wearing a Stone Island sweater, right? So when I
Mhm.
walked up, the first that was one of the first things they said. They like pointed out my sweater, but I was gonna ask them something else first.
Uh-huh.
So like they like completely diverted the conversation.
Mhm.
Oh shit! What?
Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
you were able
Would
to
you say
like,
like
Right?
basic wouldn't know how to recover from
No,
that versus conversational would?
yeah, right? Like,
yeah,
okay,
I
for
guess.
example, like a basic person would be able to say, like, for a meet and greet with like let's say hypothetically, no one here, but let's say hypothetically someone here had like a meet and greet with Kanemura Miku, right? And then you went to that meet and greet with him, and then you were planning on saying, "Oh, America ni sunderu fan desu." But before you could
Mm.
say that, she ends up commenting on the blue lights in your room being cool, right? Um, a person who only speaks basic Japanese might be like, "Oh, wait, well, she said something about lights? Wait, what? Huh? Wait,
Mm.
what?" Whereas like a conversational person would be like, "Oh yeah, no, I made it blue for Hinata Zaka. Anyways, yeah, so I'm American. Oh no, time, okay." You know?
Real
If you're
conversational there.
basic, you'll get the Nihongo Jozu, right? If you're
Mm,
conversational, you'll get pera pera.
Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
oh yeah.
you get pera pera, and then obviously if you're
Uh,
fluent or native, they'll ask how long you've lived in Japan.
Mhm.
if you're professional, you get nothing. You get corrected on your
Yeah,
Japanese.
yeah,
Professional, you correct them, right?
yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Because most
Um,
idols won't know like business acumen or like business
mhm.
conversation. Yeah, whatever.
So I may have skewed this response. It was like, is English your first language? I had to put no, but I feel like I should have put yes. Because technically, no, my first language is Vietnamese, but English is my native language. I feel like that's what they were asking here, but I could be
Ah,
wrong.
yeah, native,
Ah,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm. Like, what's your
Let's see.
is
Okay.
English your strongest language? Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, what he had like a timeline of when people became fans.
Oh, look at all these
Hey boy,
Kayaki
we're
fans.
we're like back here, dude. You know.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, a lot of people, some people from Jump, but really, I guess 2018, that was what Keakizaka Tokyo Dome.
Dang,
Makes
yeah,
sense that was like a
Was
big
it
peak
really?
period. I think so.
That's probably like at the,
that makes
you know,
sense. Yeah, the height.
Um, let's see, yeah, and
maybe
then
Kohaku.
yeah, big
What else we
another
got?
little peak at like Kuroi Hitsuji era coming up. Start Over, I guess, is probably the big boom for as far as just Sakurazaka,
Mm,
right? Um,
makes sense.
and then
Yeah,
let's see, we get some like who are people's Oshi men, dude. Um,
Uji Yoshikari. Okay.
yeah.
interesting.
I think I put Ten-chan for this because I think by the time they were doing this, it was already
In January.
Abu was gone. You're right, and I
But
think I already made my announcement.
Oh, I thought she's right here.
No, she's still. I'm saying like the reason why I put Ten-chan was because I didn't feel like I should put Habu because she's already graduated. That's what I mean by gone, not
um,
because I think it was a drop that menu you could choose, but I was like, I gotta look to the future, dude.
Hmm.
I would say they're not really any surprising. Like I don't know their gen, obviously, but like
Master Shizuke's
the
pretty high
the
though.
the first three, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. They're like the
Yeah,
centers and stuff.
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So favorite Iki, first gen. Um, these are like the most voted ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious to see what the actual numbers are because I feel
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
Pone kind of runs away with this, dude. Second gen, I feel like is a little bit more split because they did the whole like different centers and shit.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Yamashita Shizuki definitely blew up. I don't know how she just did, but good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
some other
okay.
stuff, favorite Sakurazaka A side songs, dude.
Mm,
Start Over overwhelmingly with 37%.
Big.
Though much more of a split with the B sides, Seijaku no
Yeah,
Boryoko
it's a
getting
pretty low number
9%.
for being number one. Yeah.
Hmm. I mean, because there's just more B sides in general, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nazuko's up there.
Um,
Okay. Okay. Dead end.
yeah. Favorite B side group songs versus unit songs, gen songs, back songs, dude. I'm trying to remember what I picked. I think for gen songs, I picked Natsu no Chikamichi. B side group songs, I think I did either Nazuko or Manhole.
Hmm.
oh,
Well, I definitely
Such a
voted
big
Boku no Tachi La
losers.
Vie and Rose here, and then Moonen for back songs. Start Over, favorite MV, dude. Let's see what else. Yeah,
there's
Sakura's
another
Start
Dama.
Over really seems to be
Yeah.
the savior of the group here. You know?
I picked Nagaradama for favorite MP. I think it was
Mm,
either that or Nazukoi.
yeah. And this is why I was kind of joking about being a fan pre 2016 because it's like first exposure to Sakurazaka 46. I clicked this, dude. I was already a Nogi fan at the time when they announced the group. So I was already in it. I was already in the thick of it. Um, yeah, dude.
First, sister rival groups. I see.
Mhm.
Hmm.
The whoever got indoctrinated by family, significant others, y'all real ones, dude. Because
For
I
real.
uh I have bored the shit out of my friends. Um, so far, the closest I've gotten is Justin, and he's just a cut and simp, dude. So we'll see. Um, yeah. So
What
yeah, then
got
you
That's a
got.
you
good
into
thing.
some?
Huh.
Mhm.
No, it's what got you into Sakura's. What got you into?
Yeah. Yeah. The concept and the members tend to be was it what concept music live dance perform members are popular for what got you interested as well as tends to be what got people keeps people in the fandom, right? concept, live
Yeah.
performance. Yeah.
I don't know what
Music on this
I would
side kind of a little bit low for what's keeping you in the fandom.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Fandom also very low, as it should be. God
That's a
Yes.
fandom.
It shouldn't even be that high. What the hell?
I mean, unless when they say fandom, they mean like, you know, Sakuzaka Central, because they're real ones for doing shit like this, dude. But if they just mean the general fan base on Twitter, nah. What is your biggest consideration when choosing an Oshiman? A lot of people said 44% of people lied and said personality.
Yeah, what? They should swap that with visual appearance. Are you serious? Oh, don't lie to yourselves.
Nah, I mean it's probably, you know, if you're one of those people that like count your first impression Oshi versus your actual Oshi different, you know. Yeah,
Shouldn't
first impressions.
popularity be the first ones because so many people pick the front three members?
Oh, well, they're diluted, dude, because they don't. Even if you pick one of the more popular members, you're not going to tell yourself that that's why. You know, like, no, I just
The
like
reason
her.
she's the center.
Yeah, it's like all those Asan Oshis back in the day, dude. It's like, no, it's not.
They know.
No, you know what you are.
Dancing and singing skill.
What?
See that up
Yeah,
there,
because
12
if this was higher,
Okay.
then Food Chan would have more fucking fans, dude.
True.
Hmm.
Yeah, regular content, Soko Saku, because that is pretty much the regular content to consume.
Especially
Of
for
course, yeah, all
international
their
fans,
social
yeah.
media stuff.
Media?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those are the most regularly
Life content's pretty high
available.
too.
Though I found the Sakuzaka message app thing kind of low. I did like my own, like obviously much less of a pool to go from. I just basically asked people on my Twitter about, you know, how many people y'all following on Sakuzaka or Sakamichi message apps, and a lot of people said 0. Like it was either mostly zeros or like 1 to 3. Right.
Well, maybe because it's
Those were
hard
The
for them,
entry
especially on
is
Apple devices, right?
yeah, it's kind of hard to enter, like to actually use, like if
see.
subscribe.
So that's what I thought, because I made a
Oh,
follow-up
it is
question,
not.
because I was like, if that was the case, if more people said it was hard to do, I was planning on making a tutorial. If enough people had
Okay.
said like, oh, but most people just said they weren't interested.
Oh,
That makes sense.
maybe they don't understand enough
When
Japanese.
you
Oh
look
no,
at
is that one of your things?
A language
the
breakdown.
the language, yeah, the language thing, it's like, bro, it's all text,
Yeah, which makes it
36%
like
at
just
very
hold to
little, and
translate.
then right,
Mhm.
like even if you're like conversational, probably, can't read that much,
All right.
Yeah,
right?
So here's a hack for anyone who's interested in doing message apps but you don't speak any Japanese. I do this way more often than I would care to admit. Because for the I got into the message apps because I wanted to practice reading Japanese, right? And so I can't even say most of the time. It used to be most of the time I would just read them and try to like read them. But especially now that I'm following like 10 plus members, it gets a lot. So usually what I do is I just screenshot the messages and put them in Google Translate.
uh-huh.
Like especially if you
Yeah,
have
I
like
did. I did that. I used to do that.
if
Yeah.
yeah, if you have like 8 messages, right? I'm not gonna sit there like, okay, hold on, what's that word? You know, like I just want to read them and then
You're
move
good at
on
this
with my
content.
day.
Zap.
Yeah. So if that is your reason, but you want to get to know your Oshimen more, definitely give them a follow message app and just use Google Translate. There's
See the
ways.
power,
There's ways.
Sony. Put a
Mhm.
built-in translator.
Right. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Just use
that
Google
might get
Translate.
them
Yeah,
more subscriptions.
exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who would you like to see as the next title song center? You got Ten-Chen. Interesting choice considering she just centered, but hey, I'll take it. We take those.
Back to
Um, yeah. I really thought Karen was gonna win because everyone's writing the highs of start over apparently, you
Start
know.
over,
But
yeah.
yeah, we see Shizuki back here, dude. Coupling song centers. We're seeing Urayu, Chukumen. Oh, you know what? This was before Ikutsu Modo, so that's probably why this is happening, as well as this, right?
Oh,
Because this was the A side, and then this was the B side center. Koike.
Oh,
I'd honestly be surprised if Seed and Flower did anything with first gen again. Um,
I mean, who's left? Quick
on
these
their way
three
out.
right
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
dude. These,
yeah.
yeah. What new unit would you like to see? The last remaining first gens, please.
Yeah.
Bold of you to
What?
assume that Seed and
What
Flower
is
would do it,
this?
dude.
They're the three setter like second gen girls is number one. All right,
Yeah,
word.
Like, what is this unit? It's just
dude. That's why the more I think about it, the more fucked Sakurazaka 8 was. That whole premise, because it's like it made such a huge popularity disparity in the group. So like,
Mm,
three different girls constantly juggling center. Oh shit, I wonder why they're more popular than everybody else, dude. You know, the same
Yeah,
8
yeah,
girls in every single PV and then the rest only gets one. Oh, I wonder why the
yeah.
same 8 girls are always like the ones to sell out first and then the rest don't sell
Mm.
shit.
But
You
people
know?
don't choose him because of popularity, Jimmy. Remember?
Oh, true, you're right. My bad. My bad, dog. Yeah. That's
personality,
only
bro.
that's only
Personality.
4%. My bad, dude.
Yeah, personality.
Uh, here's your girl with a member solo song that you want to see the most. I get it, she's got the vocals, dude.
Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
go.
And then hey,
All
we
right.
have the center trio again, plus Honos, the center of Nagare Dama, dude. But who stands
Oh,
popularity, dude? Not us, not I.
nah, nah,
Nah, 0.5%.
nah.
Yeah, let's kind of speed through the rest of these. We got breakout members of 2023 with Karen winning. Who do you think will gain the most attention in 2024? Once again, Karen. People pretty neutral about the Senbatsu back system. Like I said, I hated Saku 8, so I'm pretty happy with this personally.
Mm.
Um, people who bought a live streaming, 53% yes, majority of them being from Beyond Live. I thought it was a good service. That was the one that had the English subs,
Online.
dude.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, level of difficulty in buying live streaming ticket, 35% found it moderate. I found it very easy personally, but then once again, I do realize that.
Yeah, specifically
Uh,
the third anniversary. Yeah.
mhm,
It's depending on where you live, right? There's a lot.
Yeah.
The
yeah,
majority is from Indonesia. I don't know if
yeah.
it's harder to
Well, I
get.
was gonna say
Mm.
I also take for granted that like I'm a native English speaker, and I think Beyond
Oh,
Live's
that's true.
website was
Yeah.
in English, so maybe that's why it was easier for me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because then they well I guess they talk about reasons. So language barrier, there he goes, 28%. But the biggest one
Uh,
is payment process. So I wonder if there's something with
true.
maybe like the
I think Amex doesn't
Indonesian
accept it, or something like
payment
that too. It doesn't accept
processes
it.
and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Makes
Um,
sense.
yeah.
That's a lot of differences.
People's experience with the real-time subs, dude. 35% neutral, 29% very helpful. Personally, I was kind of neutral about it, but I could see it being helpful if I didn't speak any Japanese.
Yeah.
If you speak some Japanese, I think it's pretty unnecessary because it's like I don't know, not necessary. I felt a little bit intrusive because it was a little bit slow, so there was kind of a delay of like what they're
Mm,
actually saying versus what's on the
yeah.
screen. Where if you don't speak any Japanese, it doesn't probably make any difference to you. You're only reading the
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
subtitle. But if you speak some and it kind of it's like when we were trying to watch One Piece and then the subs were off, dude. We're like, oh
Oh,
god,
yeah.
you know.
Dude, just turn it off. Just
Scrolling
turn it
so
off.
up.
Yeah. But let's see. Level difficulty for buying tickets. Oh, for actual concert, any concert.
No experience in
48%
this one.
very hard.
Who put 4% very easy?
Probably like
Please
Let's be a
make
Japanese
tutorials.
person.
I know,
yeah,
right?
yeah, dude. Yeah, difficult. The reasons that people found it difficult are all reasons that it's difficult for me, dude. 23% said no Japanese number. Yeah, that's a big
True.
barrier. 13
Yeah.
language barriers, 14 payment process, and 11
True.
wasn't able to make an account on ticketing sites, right? Which I think
True.
you need a Japanese number to do, right? Like these
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah. So those are just the same things.
interrelated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Um,
that's just Japanese websites, right?
mhm.
A lot of them don't let you put numbers. Like, boy, you try to get a Momoko goods, right? And they don't let you.
Yeah. I don't know if it
So
was like an issue with the payment or the website.
Mm-hmm.
Because I put in all my info, credit card and everything, hit purchase, and it's like, oh, error or whatever. Something went wrong. We couldn't do that. So I don't like no extra information. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, like, well, I don't know. But here's the
Let's
next
see.
slide.
Yeah, so we got about people purchasing tickets. So if they made it easier for overseas, would you be interested? An astounding 98% said yes. I don't see why people would
Yes.
say no, but here we
Uh-huh.
are. Let's see. If ticket applicants are made available overseas, would you prefer separate applications for Japanese and overseas tickets for Sakuzaka concerts? I mean, I think separate makes sense because that just increases your odds of getting tickets,
Yeah.
right? Because you're
Exactly.
not competing
Yeah.
with you're only competing with other international fans.
Mm-hmm.
Would you prefer if there are inbound tickets for Sakuzaka 46 concert? Do you guys know what this means?
That's what I was thinking right now. I was like, what do they mean by inbound?
Is it usually like does it mean like those bundle tickets, where you go with your travel agency and you get like
Oh,
Oh,
is it?
I don't know.
I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm genuinely asking.
Don't
Someone let
know.
us know in the comments. And then in what way would you like Seed Flounder to engage more with international fans? Number one, it's the biggest
Yeah, come over here, man.
What?
Goddamn.
yeah, yeah. Overseas tour concerts. Then of course we have make Saku easily accessible for overseas fans to watch.
Yeah.
3 official goods overseas shipment. Just use Tenso forehead. Um,
Just learn the whole
Isn't
process.
yeah.
2 and
Really
3
walk-
already like available? You can watch Sokosaku. Oh wait,
No,
no.
you can't yet. You
Never
can't.
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sokosaku not
They
yet.
have a YouTube channel. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one made me laugh a little bit. I was like, yeah, make it open to foreigners. Online meet and greets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn you, Seed and Flower, banning me. So much money I've wasted flying to Japan to go to do my online meet and greets every time I've done them. Am I right, guys? Yeah, just
Every time.
tour concerts, international interactions on social media, events targeted to all overseas fans.
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine an overseas only fan meeting online? That'd go crazy.
Dude, this is the one that made me laugh here, right here. So appearance number one. How do you think Season 5 should market the group international? So number one is appearance in international events. So event suggestions. I don't know about other countries' events, so I just scroll down here. USA. I put Anime Expo like a normie, but
Yeah.
Coachella, whoever these
Oh
people that
yeah.
What?
put Coachella in,
Crazy.
you guys are
Crazy.
real ones, dude. You guys are real ones, dude.
Yeah.
Except
Like
no,
that's
wait, no, because I don't want to pay for Coachella just to see
yeah,
Sakura.
yeah,
True.
that's what I was gonna say.
True.
It's like, yo, that shit's so expensive, man. Come on.
Yeah, it's like fucking $800 now, dude. Oof. But yeah, anime songs, yuck. I will gatekeep Sakura from anime songs, dude. I don't want that shit, dude. Um, appearance in international music shows, collaboration with arts
Forgot about
outside
that
of
one.
Japan, theme song for drama movies, group promotions targeted to people outside Japan on social media.
That usually works. Yeah.
hmm And that's
All
it.
right.
That's the
Thank you for participating.
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you, Sakuzaka Central, for putting this together. It's always very insightful. It's kind of fun to look back and see, how much cope there is in the fandom. Oh, Coachella, come on.
Which $800? Come on.
Yeah. Um.
But you get to see other acts. I don't know, man. Lana
Yeah, dude.
Del Rey.
La Seraphim, dude. La Seraphim, dude. Let's see. Moving right along, we got our last bit of Sakurazaka 46 news. I was about to say Sakurazaka 48 news because it's 8th single. And I was like,
Oh,
wait a second. We got some 8th single goods. The Ikutsu no Koro ni Modoritai no Ka. Right. So yeah, we got like of course the bromides. We got a couple teas here looking kind of dope. The Akusta. as well as some pouches. So let's go head on over to the actual official goods store. Get a better look at some of these goods. As soon as this page will load.
It's a
I don't
very
know how I feel about the
simple
main.
T design, so that's a skip. God damn.
The main one kind of looks like a crown, and it kind of makes me think of like princess.
This one,
kinda
the
cool.
S46 one.
The
Yeah,
one like right in the middle.
that's kind of cool, but man, that's it.
Yeah, I wish it was like asymmetrical. Like put it to the side, right? Like
If it's at like maybe if it's embroidered, I'd be down. But
maybe put it on the pocket, on the chest pocket or something, dude. You know.
the other shirt's cooler.
Yeah, the one with the flower back, dude. You know.
Yeah.
The Kiyaki Zaka, or sorry, the Sakura Zaka 46 logo, very, very tiny, you know, not too intrusive. And we have the Ronti, dude. I'm not as big of a fan of this. I don't really like the image being in the front, you know.
It almost looks.
Yeah. No, it's got like the
He's a
glittery
I don't know how I feel about it.
on the text.
Mm-hmm. I wish the text was embroidered and not like it looks like it's just screen printed, right?
Yeah, the quality doesn't look that good when I look at it. Like you can still see like the inside and everything.
Yeah.
But what about some of these other goods, dude?
Let's see the other goods. The bag.
Okay. Not bad.
I had to realize Samo Botoru. Oh, like a thermos bottle, dude. Is that what this is?
I think so.
Samo Botoru, dude. Botoru. All right. I mean, it's an image, not an actual mock-up. So, but
like it leans heavily into the print, but like the print quality makes or breaks.
yeah,
exactly.
That's why a mock-up would be nice and not like a. Like not
What happened to
an
the
actual
members
image.
wearing?
Yeah,
weren't they doing that before? Members wearing the actual goods.
I think Hinata does that more. I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
What I'd like to see is Perfume does this. They'll actually have them like it's a YouTube video and they showcase all the goods.
Little,
They're
like a
wearing
video
it.
lookbook kind of thing.
They show the features and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Get a better idea of how the goods are before ordering.
Well, you know, the yen is down. Maybe I continue to do my part. Maybe I do my part.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah. Kind of help stimulate their economy, dude. You know, what is this? What is this mesh? Mesh? Oh, mesh pouch, dude. You know.
Yeah, I think they all have like this quality where like it's like a little like a bad print quality. I think they all have that because like even like the little the mesh pouch and the bag, they all have that like low quality print aesthetic to it.
Yeah, I mean, I like the overall aesthetic, but yeah, the print. If the print's really shitty, then it's like, that sucks.
I don't know why I'm scrolling through this as if I was doing my actual shopping right now, but it is what it is. All right, boys, we're adding this to the cart. I'm gonna get the 10 Yamasaki Oshitao, dude.
Ooh.
And then
acrylic stands.
The 10 Yamasaki Akusta, dude. I used to never be about the Akusta, dude. I thought it was kind of dumb, but more and more lately, I've been seeing people post that shit, and I'm like, I kind of want one, dude. I kind of want to be in on it.
Bowl
of fries, put it there.
Yeah, dude. I was
world, they have to print their own.
Oh no.
Pictures, they just print their own.
I saw a video on Twitter of Habu's like her first event, right? She had her first solo event what is it, last month? And then like everyone was on the escalator with the Habu Aku stands, dude. It was
Oh
just
yeah.
like all like doing this. I was like, oh, that looks so fucking fun, dude. I wish I could have done it, dude. I wish I was there. I wish I could have partake, join in on the celebration, dude. She did announce though that they are finally going to be producing some goods for her premium fan club though. So
Oh,
Ooh.
about
I'm
time.
looking forward to those, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People are asking, she's asking what people want. The so far, last I checked, the winner was a Habu design tote bag. So your
Oh,
boy might be rocking the new Habu tote
yeah.
Okay.
pretty
Okay.
soon, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna be super
All
obnoxious
right.
with it, dude. I'm gonna be like, hey guys, where are you trying to
Yeah.
go eat, dude? You
Yeah.
know? All right. Oh man, I'm just real thirsty. Let me just get my bottle out of my tote, dude.
Stickers. Uh,
Has anyone asked you about that yet? You take
No
it to the
one's
gym or
actually
no?
come up to look. I do take it to the gym. No one's
Oh,
actually
okay.
asked me, but I have seen people looking at it, but not like in a weird way, just more like trying to figure out what it is, you know. Um,
It's like when people used to have the calendars. Oh, is that your girlfriend? Go up to your bottle. Oh, is that your girlfriend?
yeah, dude, I made stickers of my girlfriend,
Yeah.
bro. Leave me alone, dude. um, but yeah, these are cool. I think it's not gonna be my favorite Sakurazaka goods, right? But I think that's just from the concept, like the overall
Mm,
aesthetic of Ikutsu no Koro ni Midori Tai
mm,
no Ka, right? Like it's a very floral, pretty PV. That's the overall aesthetic with the
soft,
outfits
yeah.
and everything like
Hmm.
that. Yeah, so it's not like the you know edgy, cool
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sakurazaka goods. It's not
Yeah, I think
start
that's why this
over.
one's a miss for me. Nothing really spoke
Mm,
out to me.
I'm gonna give it like a solid 4.
Well,
that's
5 is
fine.
the
That's
average one,
fine.
right? So,
Yeah. Well, I'll be enjoying my fucking Akusta by myself then, dude. I was actually scrolling. I was trying to stall by talking, trying to scroll through my likes on Twitter to see to find the Habu Akusta video, but it's
oh yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's too
Weren't
deep,
those
dude.
like
It's
a little
too
bigger than the
fucking.
usual ones, right? Like I think we were looking at it and it
Maybe,
was like slightly bigger, and we were like, oh, like how big is that gonna be?
maybe,
He's on a
maybe.
mission now.
Yeah, I'm like, nah, okay, it's too far back. It's too far back. All right. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the Sakura Zaka 46 news. Let's move on over to Nogi Zaka. Not a huge amount of different news, but a couple of substantial things to talk about. They're on their big um what is it? Single promotion period, right? And so now we have two new videos. We have Shadogawa, right? The Unders PV, which we did watch in in Houston, but we can watch it together real
Shadogawa.
fast. Yeah, we can watch it together, and then we'll be back with our thoughts. So that was Shadogawa, the Unders
Oh,
PV.
Gawa.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think?
That was kind of goofy,
Um, yeah. To me, that was like that. Oh yeah, that is an under song. Yeah. Not saying it's like
Yeah, it's
terrible, but it's
no,
like
but it's just
No,
it's
it's not.
definitely that vibe,
that
right?
is that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
under song.
hmm I I like everything about it. I just wish I I wish I could do the musical equivalent of putting it on the sauce, just grabbing
Twenty to
a
11.
thick needle and injecting it with a pure 50 cc's of testosterone, dude. I need to
Mm,
I want to beef it up a bit,
yeah, I'm
I
on the
was I
same
was
boat.
saying like I really like the funky little bouncy bass line that we had, it was very fun. It fits the vibe, right? It's a very youthful kind of song. So having the
Mm.
the the bass kind of come out a little bit more would add a little bit more bounce, a little oomsa to the song. The synths, right? We talked about that during the intro and the interludes. It's very kind of quirky. Could
Yeah,
have
yeah.
had a
Yeah.
little bit more of that throughout, just to buff
Mhm.
up the quirkiness of the song, dude.
Yeah.
As far as the PV, they do the fake film grain filter. I feel like they could have beefed that up a little bit more to make it look a little bit more filmy. But everything, all the ideas are there. I just wish we could just crank it up a bit. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I feel like the
Ooh,
song was originally like pretty quirky, and they're like, maybe that's going too far. So then like they dialed it from like 10 to like 7,
dialed
and
it
now it's
down
like
a bit.
here. Yeah,
Yeah, should have kept it at
yeah,
the
yeah.
10.
Like I feel like the original, like whoever like wrote this song, like whatever he cooked up in the beginning, probably would have been good.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's nice, dude. It's been a while since like a Nogi song had like a melody that actually just fucking, at least from this release, I just
Mhm.
immediately can kind of latch onto and
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, just groove a little bit too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm,
It's like boys, it's very an under song,
mhm.
but it's nice. I like it. I like it. This is very kind of Natsukashi vibes for me. Not just
Mm,
Mhm.
obviously the PV has that vibe, but I think musically
yeah.
is very nostalgic too, right? Like
Yeah.
those kind of detuned synths always kind of make, to me, kind of represent like youthful vibes.
Yeah. All
All
right.
right.
So
Review time.
Rating.
I give this some ratings.
All right. Let's start with the PV.
Okay.
On go. 3, 2, 1, go. 5.
5.
6.
Oh. Okay. Oh, Jimmy.
Video
See, this is how
scheme.
I know it's time to graduate, dude. Me and Josh are agreeing too much, dude. This is my cue that I need to get off the show, dude.
Um, as far as a video goes, it's sectioned off the members enough to where you get a lot of
Mhm.
shots of it. Like
Yeah.
each member in this lineup is featured in some way, even though they're like grouped up by threes or whatever. You still see
Yeah.
like all the
Everyone
members.
gets prominent screen time, right?
Yeah, it's like, oh look, there's a Satsuki shooting a basketball or
Mhm.
whatever. Um, and even though like IMN is the center, you still see the rest of the members,
Mm.
even in slow motion when they're like
Yeah, dude.
writing in a book or whatever.
Mhm.
You're not
I
like
don't
if
think it's
if
great
one of
about
these
this.
girls is your Oshi, you'd be like, oh yay, that's
As
my Oshi right there.
now Mal
Screen
father,
time.
dude. I'm getting a lot of I'm eating, dude, with this, a lot of now.
Yeah, I think the like actual photos that I assume were taken with the camera
Mhm.
is a nice
What camera is
addition.
that, by the way?
Oh, bro, it is the Kodak Ektar H35, man. Look at that, right?
Oh,
I have
yo,
like
that
the
that that that,
yellow
that
one
camera
because of
shoots
the
what is it? 72 pictures per roll,
just
right? Not 36,
half
dude.
of the frame, brother.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Where's the affiliate link?
Hey, low key kind of worked, dude. I was watching this. I was like, maybe I get a Kodak.
It's a simple point and shoot. You just start blasting,
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Takes a long
But with
time
with
to go through 72 shots.
It does, yeah.
yeah, with the way what is it? With how much what is it? Film costs now, dude,
Oh yeah,
Maybe it's the move, dude.
Yeah.
indeed.
It's
I was
the
gonna say my
H35.
Yep.
My biggest
Oh,
gripe is
only.
Satsuki's in the gym taking a picture with her cell phone, but then shows shots
Then it's
outside.
Ooh, excuse me.
No, I thought this
Good.
this music video was pretty par for the course, at least for an under MV. We've seen other unders MVs that aren't as good, but I feel like this one has a good vibe to it. And
yeah,
the color on it I thought was nice. It was nice and warm, but like more of like an off-white warm. So that was pretty nice. Again, emulating that film look. And overall, it seemed like everyone. There was a couple moments where it looked like pre-planned, which threw me off a little. But I think overall it was a
Hmm.
good vibe.
Sorry, I
Sheesh.
was looking at this
got the mint one, bro.
Kodak
The mint.
Icon.
Yeah, you get the mint one. You gotta
She
follow
got
the
the
trend.
mint one, bro. Mint.
Ooh,
You can match your Bucky shirt.
Oh,
yeah, dude.
join the fam.
Pretty hot, dude. Pretty hot. But yeah. Just I wanted whatever they gave
Yeah,
us, but more. Just more.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about the song? Or shall we rate the song?
Yes.
All right, on go. 3, 2, 1, go. 6.
Oh,
5.
oh, we're all separate. It's been a while, boys. We're
Yeah,
living.
it is an under song.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't think I'm
An
willingly coming back to the song.
under song.
see, I like it. I like it a lot. Maybe it's because I'm so fucking jaded by everything else that I'm like, this is the closest thing to me just genuinely liking something that I'm like, yeah, this is
No, I mean
good.
compared to the other songs, yeah.
But I don't know. It's like I said, it's very nostalgic. I don't know. This is the kind of sound I really like. It's very cutesy. It's very, seishun vibes, right? I said just beef it up a bit, dude. Maybe
Yeah.
give me give me the stems, dude.
It's a
Let's
little
go back
oomph.
and we'll like remix this, dude,
Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely needs that little oomph. And I feel like it definitely get higher in score.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. I think this is definitely one that I'm gonna once it's available in Spotify, I'm gonna add to my liked songs, dude.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
I might give it
Ooh.
another chance. I might give it another chance.
Yeah. I think it's cute, dude. But yeah, it's definitely not like I said, it's like, for me it was a 6. So it wasn't like it was like, oh, song of the year. It's just like I like it, dude. It's like I
Yeah.
get part of that station vibes. I could easily see myself just riding my bike, nice San Diego weather, having Shadogawa playing.
Okay. Building the scene out a little. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
but definitely better. One of the better
mhm,
Nogi songs. This single. You
yeah,
can say it's so far the best one so far.
speaking of other Nogi songs this single, we got another PV
Ooh.
that came out.
Oh.
This time it's going to be Yamashita Mizuki's graduation PV. As we know, this is going to be her last single with the group. So she got her new PV, Natsuzakura, has been released. We did not watch this one together. I mean, I watched this already, but we didn't watch this one in Houston. So
Couldn't wait
uh,
one day.
yeah, we're gonna take a quick minute to watch this, and we'll be back with our thoughts. All right, so that was Yamashita Mizuki with Natsuzakura, her
Mhm.
solo grad song and PV. What did you guys think, fellas?
Was my least favorite type of graduation songs. Damn. I've never
I
liked I've never liked these kind of songs when it's like an idol group. Doesn't
mhm,
matter who it is. Not a fan of these like freaking slow tempo, like balladish,
Hmm.
soft rock type of songs.
yeah,
Not a
I
fan.
feel like after listening to the song, everything is like slowed down.
Everything's just like.
Let me start with the good. Let me start with the good, and then I'll get into some of my criticisms.
Mizuki, yeah, she looked hot in the video.
Mizuki
There
looks
we go.
good. All right, now the bands. All right, yeah, we're all on the same page here. Yeah, man, it's rough, man. I really hesitate to want to be like overly negative about this song because it's like I get it, dude. This song isn't for me. You know what I mean? Like this is for all of the Mizuki ride or dies. You know, her day ones, dude. Um, mm, I'm sure for them they're gonna enjoy this regardless. And I don't want to yuck their yum too hard because this is her graduation track. You know, I get it. I get it. But if I were to just look at it objectively and not like a grad song, I'm like, dude, the song sucks, dude. It's so
bad shit ass
boring, dude.
song.
Yeah.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
How does the song sound
I
at
don't,
times 1.5
I
speed?
don't, I don't think Mizuki particularly sounds good here neither. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
She's like
agree.
not the
Yeah,
best singer, so like
yeah, she was enough for being a
Yeah.
good singer. Yeah.
you would like right. Mizuki's all about her looks,
Hmm.
not about her singing ability. Come on, man. You'd
Yeah.
think they'd
The
lean
audio
in
engineer tried his best.
into something more
He should have done a group song.
fun or not as obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially one that's mainly focused on like the vocals and how slow it
Hmm.
is. So like they have
Exactly.
nothing else to
Exactly.
concentrate on except for her vocals.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a broken down song, right? Like, 'cause it's just a ballad, and it's just like okay, like, and it just makes me think of that meme, like maybe you'd like more ballads if your favorites could actually sing, you know, like. But okay, here's the thing though, like the way the song is as written, there's nothing to really flex vocally either, right? Even if she was a good singer, I don't think it would be a good song, you
No,
know?
yeah, true. Because there's no like
Mhm.
dynamic
Na na na
vocal.
na 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 na, right? Like
It almost sounds
That's
like regular
true. She
tempo at 1.75 speed. You have to go all the way
yeah,
almost double speed for it to sound normal.
like I just
yeah, I
think that
mean,
like
I don't know.
they I don't know, they weren't cooking with this one, dude. You know what I mean? Um,
And at least if she writes the lyrics, include the subtitles so we can like follow along and like
well, no,
hear the
that's just
lyrics.
you being a Western centric person, dude. You want everything catered to you. Did you not see
No,
the
but
chart,
give
Josh?
me the Japanese lyrics, you know?
Oh, okay, all right, all right,
I don't need the English
okay.
translated. I just need just sometimes in general,
Just the
you know?
lyrics in general. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like that's the
I mean,
biggest the biggest selling point of this song is probably just the fact that
Yeah.
Mizuki wrote the lyrics. You know,
Make
so
it
that
part of the music video at least.
mhm. um
I mean, like the last what was the last one? Asuka. Hers was in the
mhm.
same vein too. It was like this low.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need more Shinichi Mai graduation songs over here.
right. Maichun had like that city pop esque
Yeah.
song. That was cool.
Hmm.
Yeah.
At least like make the arrangement more interesting. I don't know. I think that
Yeah.
this is just boring to me.
Dude. Yeah,
Even
because
even the guitar solo couldn't save it.
you don't need a vocal flex song. You don't have to be like a good singer to have like a song that can show off vocals. It's about the performance, right? Like I think the best example is Naimono Nedari. Like
Mm.
Nanamin is not a very strong singer,
Uh-huh.
right? If you listen to her in
This
that
was
song,
different.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just that it's just it's a song that the vibes cater to her, right?
Yeah.
The it's a ballad, but it's different, it's unique, and it like I think the problem with this is not so much the vibe as much as like this is a vibe that's been done so many times,
Yeah. It's copy and
right?
paste.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much just expect this kind of song as a solo
Hmm.
graduation
Mm.
Yeah,
song.
it's the
And I'm
default
like
sound.
not interested whatsoever. That I've heard, almost every Nogizaka grad has had this type of song. I'm not that interested.
I mean, even if Saito Kyoko sang the song, I said be like, she sings good, but the song is still.
Okay, bitch. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I feel like wasted potential, right?
Yeah, the PV too. I feel like
It
I don't know, man.
drags.
Yeah, like dude, like that shot with like we're talking like the crazy bokeh, and she's singing that shot goes on for a while, dude. I'm like, y'all run out of footage. You know what I mean?
Must though.
They're just like, you know what?
They
I don't
did.
know what to use at this time. Just use that one shot of her singing straight into the
It's
camera
almost
for like
30
an
seconds.
entire minute. Oh my god. Yeah, I put it up as an example, and it's been playing the entire time I was talking. Okay, there we go. It finally changed. You know.
No, it's weird. It's like kind of a narrative video where she's like, "Oh, you got the Nogizaka," where she's like working in the flower shop,
Yeah.
and then you think it's
Doesn't
gonna
go
like
anywhere.
go on and tell more of a story, but then she's
Yeah.
just standing there with the
Yeah.
Sakura,
Goes to a photo booth.
and then goes to a photo booth. Like what?
And she walks away into Soul Society. Tenbon Zakura. Oh no, Byakuya, no. It's yeah. It's
Badge
I
all
don't know, man. Yeah.
going to
I
sleep.
feel bad. I really feel bad because like damn dude, you gave her a Bedge A side center, and then you gave her another Bedge B side solo, dude. Yeah, dude. The double whammy,
Dang.
bro.
I'm offended as Yamashita's my Neoshi. Eternal Neoshi.
Could have done so much something else, man.
Yeah.
I think that's why I'm overly salty about this track. It was like I think if we had like a more fun A side that was actually fun and didn't feel to me boring, I would be more okay with this. I'm like, yeah, okay, we already had our fun with the A side. I'll remember her by the A side. But I'm like, no, I don't want her. I don't want to remember her by either of these. I will remember her by Boku wa Boku ga suki ni naru or whatever, dude. You know,
That was a much
Boku wo
better
suki ni
video.
naru, dude. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. The obviously I'm not a Mizuki Oshi, but like this video doesn't show anything that I remember or that I know her for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They didn't even lean to her looks that much, right? Like to show off, her modeling or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like long
What do
sequence
you
in
mean?
the
She was in that commercial shoot.
that was random too. That's like, oh, just to show she worked. Like her first solo center, or not solo, her first center single did it way better.
Yeah.
That was like a funner music video.
Yeah, this was yeah. I get even having a sad song, but like in the PV, I would have liked to see what I remember of Mizuki, right? Like
Yeah.
when I think of Mizuki, I think of someone who's like kind of very what's like the Rito Debiru kind of vibe, right? She's very
Yeah, like the
playful,
little setup
mischievous
always has
even.
like little devil wings, right?
Yeah.
If we got a
Like
song like that, like that kind of vibe, that would have been cool.
Like a Waruki.
Yeah. There we go. Now we're cooking.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, let's give it its ratings. Let's start with the PV. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
2.
3.
5.
I give it
All
2.
right.
It's boring. Overstays its welcome. Pacing is horrible. Some of the shots are crooked.
Super 8 filter. No.
The Super 8 filter overlay that's literally like one of the front page Google results you get.
I'm having a very hard time being impartial here because I want to give it lower, and I'm like fighting myself too. But I'm like, oh, it's Mizuki grad, dude. Come on, bro.
You gotta be true to yourself, brother.
The only reason it doesn't get a 1 is because it's Mizuki.
Yeah, dude. Mizuki is pretty. That's what gives it a +4. Mizuki is pretty. The some of the shots, it looks like it was like a drama, dude. You know?
Yeah, and then it continues on that shot for a long time.
Yeah, it's like the cinematography is fine, but the editing, right, and the direction is kind of not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They started cooking, but they left it.
Let it cook too long, dude.
Completely.
Yeah. No. They weren't sous videing, dude. Damn it.
Yeah.
What about the song? On go. 3, 2, 1, go. 3.
1.
Oh yeah, my boy doesn't. Boy usually goes super low on these.
Yeah, like it's already below average when it's this type of song for me. Nah, bro. Nah. This ain't it, brother.
Yeah, I think we have so many better graduation songs that this one just falls low for me.
Yeah, this
Yeah, like and it's not just the Mizuki song. It's like every one of them. I think I don't remember rating other solo grad songs, but I'm pretty sure I gave it lower than a 5.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to think because boy might be cooking here with 1 because I'm really trying. I'm like struggling to find something good to say about the song. I'm like, well, it's they picked a key and they stuck to it. You know what I mean? Hey,
the sound engineer really did a good job with their vocals.
It has a melody in there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm really struggling
to find to AI, bro.
No.
Sing like Yamashita Mizuki.
Chat GPT, write me a Nogizaka graduation song. You know, I think that was the joke we're making last night. It felt very much like, like he asked an AI to write a Nogizaka graduation song. Yeah. Unfortunate stuff, but it is what it is. And hey, that means that that's gonna be it for the Nogizaka 46 news. So, that means we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be back with the highlighted comment of the week and the TV show highlights. All right, and we're back. Hey, it's time for the highlighted comment of the week. We'll go back, we'll pick a comment from you guys that you left on the previous episode. This comment comes from Insomnia Forever 6444. And they say, just watched Nibu and Kosaka on the Hinata Zaka channel gaming, and Nibu's reactions even had me startled. I got scared when the horror monkey appeared too, but more from her scream. She is the reaction queen for sure. It's funny, dude. If you were watching Hinata Zaka channel, they were playing Five Nights at Freddy's a while back, and then they're playing. Yeah, they've been playing like horror games. I guess Kosaka now is like really into them. But it's like they're all like, to me, like horror games from like 2016, 2017, dude. I was like, oh, what the fuck? But yeah, it's fun. You guys know me. I'm not a big horror guy. Some might call me a bitch. But it is what it is. I'm not really into them. But it is very fun watching them play for their reaction, like the Five Nights at Freddy one was really funny. Party was like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking I'm gonna count and then open the thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There he is. Fuck, turn off the thing. So reactions for that are really funny. I haven't watched the that monkey game yet, but I do Dark Deception, but I do remember it being a thing a while back, and Nibu got them crazy facial expressions, so I'm looking forward to watching that, dude. So thank you for the comment. We'll be sure to watch it. But speaking of things to watch, hey, it's time for the TV show highlights.
Look at that.
Recap some of the shows from the past week. I did not watch anything extra because I did not have time. I barely watched the shit I was supposed to watch. You guys watch anything?
No, I barely watch Nogichu, and that's the only thing I watched.
Oh, what
Yes.
about you, Mr. Box? Okay.
I went to sleep, went to work. I watched Nogichu.
Had a
Oh,
busy weekend.
yeah. I feel it, dude. I'm gonna be honest, I was struggling to watch the shows this week, not because they were boring, but I was so fucking tired, dude. So I normally watch the shows on my Monday stream, but like I said, I had like family stuff come up, so I like was finishing up Nogichu and then I had to leave. I couldn't even watch the other two shows. So I watched those two tonight, and then what is it? Yeah, dude, I was just like feeling the trip. I was falling asleep while I was watching it, but it was still very enjoyable. So yeah, let's go through it real quick. Hinata Daima show this week. It's the return of Man. I don't know what the fuck that means, dude.
Of what?
Um, you know,
Hi,
Man
man.
returns, dude. That's the
Yeah.
name of the thing, dude. You know.
Oh, you mean
Anyways,
the thing? Oh, the thing. Oh,
yeah.
okay. I
Someone
get you.
who watched this and is probably more coherent than I was when I watch it, please feel free to explain it. But that's the thing. Maybe this was from when I would always skip Hina I or some shit, and it's bringing it back. So I could be missing some key context here. But for the first part, it's all the members that also wore knee-high socks back in the day, dude. They're the ones in the they're the team here, so they're like, okay, we could pick one more person. So like the members not in the studio had to like appeal, like I think it ends up being Miyachi Sumire gets in, right? She's like, yo, look at this picture of me as a kid. I also wore the knee-high socks, dude. And they're like,
Oh,
oh, word, okay. Yeah, those are appropriate, dude. All right, you may join us, dude. And then they pull her up, dude. And they're like, oh, anyone else? What is it? Yamashita Haruka tries to join, and they're like, nah, I think those are just some regular ass socks you just pulled all the way up, dude. Nah, you ain't in. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here. Uh,
Oh, we're
get your
gatekeeping the
fucking
socks
leg.
now.
Yeah, get your fucking leg warmers out of here. You phony. Um, but yeah, so that's just to establish the teams. The rest of the episode is like playing games and stuff like that. Um, they do different challenges. I think the first one is kind of like a quiz thing. So it's like Mikuni versus Katoshi. I don't really super remember much from here. I think the main thing I remember from this episode was a dodgeball thing, right? Like
Oh, always fun.
it's not really well, I think it's better than traditional dodgeball. It's just uh Otake versus Shogenji Yoko throwing a ball at each other. That's the whole thing. It's just those two pelting the ball at each other, dude. Um Otake took this shit seriously. She's like, I don't give a fuck if you're a kid, dude. I'm coming for that ass. Yeah.
respect your
Oh man,
elders.
she kind of yeah, like she fucking dusted her, dude. So she got a point. Then eventually they gave the ball to Shogunji Yoko. Otake catches the ball and is
Dang.
about to beat her again. But like, I guess the funny thing is like, Kasuga is the ref and he keeps like getting in the fucking way. So like the members share this like, yo, throw the ball at the ref, dude. Fuck the ref. So she throws a ball at him, and so he gives her a red card, and then so that's literally Shogenji's only point, dude. Then the
Oh,
next, yeah, then Otake gets the ball back and just immediately beans her with it, dude. I'm like, oh, this poor child, dude. Like, literally, like, okay, start the game back up, dude. All right. And she's like, all right, Kasuga, move out the way. All right. If you're gonna be here,
Mhm.
be out of the way. And then she's like, all right, starts the game, boom, hits her. um,
Again, you just needs
there
to
was
step her
also
game
like,
up, you know?
mhm. There was also a challenge where they had to do like a decibel thing. Like they basically had to yell out something while smacking Kasuga in the ass with a bat. I don't know. It's Hinata Zaka. They always do weird shit like this, you know what I mean? So it's Konishi Nanami versus what is it? Katoshi. not Kumi, Sasaki Kumi, the captain, right? Um, that was funny. This part was only just because like Konishi hits Kasuga and he lets out like a little like whimper, like ah, and they're like, "Yo, that's only like you only got that 31 points or decibels because of his ah," you know. So they like make her do it again, and it like she gets less this time. They're like, "Okay, wait, hold on. Let's just try seeing what Kasuga would get if he goes ah into the mic, dude." And he does it. It's like 0. So like, okay, never mind. The 31 points are yours or
uh,
whatever. Um, kind of chaotic episode, but it's fun. They them doing funny stuff. Um,
yeah, when they have an outlet to be crazy, that's when it's good. When they're just crazy
yeah,
on
because
their own,
they're
it's too
being
distracting.
very physical and they're playing games and shit. It's not like just like you know um all over the place. It's like especially when they do a lot of like the Gaia, right? Like talking and then everyone's kind of like talking over each other and stuff like that. Um, this was very fun. This was enjoyable. Um, let's see. Over in Soko Magatara Sakura Zaka land, they're playing the Wolf Queen Senshiken dude, like playing that like it's like the usual thing. They're acting. You got to figure out which one is being
Mm.
getting X done for real. You know, first part is like there's 5 people wearing all black with a Murai Yu bobblehead like we had of Tron at the wedding,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
but you have to guess which one is the real Murai Yu, right?
Mhm.
If the other team gets the right Murai Yu, then they get the point for that. Unfortunately, the one that they guessed was actually Rune, so they didn't win that one.
Oh,
Um, Opposite
too
team has
bad.
to do the same thing with Matono Mio, and I guess I don't know, maybe she just has like some very distinct mannerisms and stuff because like they ask her to do like her like bow and arrow pose or whatever, and then like
Mm.
where she does when the right one does it, like, oh, that's her for real. That's definitely her. That's definitely her, And yeah, they got it right. So that was cool. Next thing is like oh, which one of them are actually playing tug of war or whatever, right? Um, so they're like pretending they're like pulling a rope back and forth, and one gets pulled off of the platform or whatever. Um, what is it? I'm trying to remember the highlight. Oh, it was what is it? Yeah. Nakashima Yuzuki and Karen were really good, dude. Because Yuzuki does like a sudden jerk, and Karen immediately falls over. So it's like, oh shit! It looks like they were actually coordinated, like time to fall with the rope and shit like
Mm.
that being pulled. But it was not them. It was actually what is it? Uemura and Kosaka Makino, dude. And then
Ooh.
Got tricked.
yeah, then the last thing is it's like someone getting dokiried and you have to guess which one is getting dokiried for real. So it's like a staff
Ah,
member pulls them into the room and like locks them into the room, and then like a countdown goes off with a siren, and then like a
yeah.
bomb or box opens up, and it's just like a little springy bobblehead, dude. I'm gonna be honest, this one was very apparent to me. I was like, it's fucking Renault, dude. Everyone else looks like they're you know, how should I act if I get dokeyed? Whereas like Renault was like, she came in, she's like trying to figure out what's going on. She's like slapping the box around and shit. Like, what do I do with this? And I was like, it's probably her, and it ended up
Mm.
being her. Plus, Renault's so cute, dude. I don't know. That's all that was on my mind this whole point period,
So
dude. I was like, ah, I'd go to war for Renault, dude. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it for Soko Saku. More of that next week, I think. Um,
Okay.
yeah. All right, now to a show that both of you guys watched. I watched as well. It's Nogi Izaka Koji Chu. I was about to say Haishin Chu again. That's their YouTube channel. Um,
Mhm. but it's on the Haishinshu channel. If
Yeah, it's
you'd
on
like
the
to watch it on
Haishinshu
YouTube,
channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Just so
yeah.
easy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, what was going on this week in Koji Chu Land? Do you guys remember? It's like you're pitching like a Batsu, right? Or like what is
Reward
it?
and
Like
Batsu.
a reward and a
Yeah.
Batsu, right? And then
We'll do a thing
Banana Man will give you your
for
task,
the reward.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they
If it's
proposed
good
their
enough, we'll do
own.
it.
Yeah, and the
Mm.
Banana Man is the one who determined, like, oh, if it's
Mm.
good or if we can do it, then we'll do it.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh,
think
right.
Yoda
Yeah,
when
they
Yoda
have to
first went
do.
up.
Yeah, they do the Batsu to get the reward, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
if
what.
they can, if it was
If it's
possible,
doable,
then
yeah. It's not like
Yeah.
Yoda's dude. Like, oh yeah, I
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
go
Exactly.
on a worldwide trip.
For 1 week.
Yeah,
Or
dude.
yeah,
or Banana Man Roque for doing this little thing.
Yeah. Like, okay,
it was
our
mostly
second
like the
Banana Man
food
location.
stuff
Yeah.
that
That's
they
why
were
it was
able
easy
to
to do it.
give them. It's like, oh, we have the tomatoes. Oh, well then.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
What
were
was the one
some
that
highlights?
Mizuki was willing to risk it all for, dude?
No, it was a box of
That
uni, dude.
yeah,
Which
Yeah,
was like,
that was a good trade.
yeah, I'd do that. What?
Yeah.
And she had to
dude.
like
That shit
she had to paint her face white.
put on white face, dude.
Mhm.
I mean, at least it's
I can't
white,
believe
you
she had to
know.
think about it.
True. Nah, she's
Yeah,
acting
Bro,
dude,
it's
I
a
would have.
box of uni.
timing it up
Come
good.
on, man.
Yeah,
I know,
dude.
right?
Yeah, she's like, should I? All right, I'm going, and I'm like, what? Really? I'm like, yeah. What do you mean, really?
Yes.
I know, right?
What are you talking about?
I
And
mean,
then
I
they
guess
had
it's different if you're Yamashita Mizuki because she got it like that. So it's like you could just buy this yourself. But I'm like, a free box of
true.
uni, I'd do it for less, dude.
Yeah, and they had Ogawa Aya. Oh, I'll
Oh yeah.
take the pie to the face. Well,
Mhm.
she had proposed other batsus, right? But
Yeah.
they actually had like the reward that she wanted, which were the
Mm-mm.
tomatoes, and they screwed up the pie mechanic
Yeah.
thing. They're like, oh, we fucked up.
It like
Let's
flew
do it
over.
again.
Yeah, it just kind of
Mhm.
flops
Yeah,
over her head. Yeah. Like,
And then
okay.
yeah.
classic
So,
Shitara comes up,
Yeah, we will.
smears it even more.
but,
Yeah, like, all right, you know what? We got this. We can. Let me hit you with the run back, dude. You know.
Mm-hmm.
and what was it like? Kubo drank the thing. I forgot
Oh,
what
What
her
was
the
the three
what
propolis,
she
shots?
dude. You
wanted.
know.
Yeah, what did she get
Yeah, I
in
think she just
exchange?
wanted Yagaimo, right?
Oh, she wanted the 3-shot with banana man. Was that?
Oh,
Wasn't
that's right.
that it?
Oh yeah.
Because she was like,
She wanted to
Three
do like a
shots
she
plus
was
matching
like,
banana
thing with
man.
Banana Man. Yeah.
yeah, she was trying to no sell the
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
you know.
Yeah, I'll do that. Shit, no reaction, dude. I'll do it fucking
Mm.
straight, dude. Just, she tried. She tried. You
It
can
was
see
a
a
good
little
attempt.
bit like after that last one, dude. You know, she does the first like the 3 consecutive very fast, and after that last one, she had to let the flavor settle in. It's just
Uh, and then after the three
A
shots, she's
mistake.
like, "Oh no, it's still there."
Yeah,
yeah, you can see it. You can see
it's
it on her face when she goes to take the 3-shot with Banana Man. She's just like,
Mm-hmm.
yep.
yeah. Yeah, it was a fun episode. You know, anytime you got no Gizaka doing like Batsus and shit like that, it's a good time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that
Umezawa
get,
had
you
to eat
know,
the
of
bug.
like,
Did you like that one, Jay?
yeah, dude.
When
Huh?
Umezawa had to eat the bug.
At the scorpion, dude.
Oh yeah, dude. Who else ate a bug? I ate a bug, right? She ate like
Oh yeah.
the
She had it easy.
mealworms, dude.
It's just
Yeah.
That was
mealworms.
easier than Ume's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how it's such like a known thing now though that the mealworms taste like potato, you know, fried potato. because she's like, that's what she said. It's like, oh yeah, it's potato, and then like cuts to Ume. He's like, oh yeah, I have heard that. I have heard that. And I'm like, yeah, it's literally what every idol says when they have to eat that shit, dude. I'm almost like, I don't think, okay, I'm almost curious to try it because I'm like, yeah, it just tastes like fucking French fries. I could eat it, but I feel like when I'm actually there, presented with them in front of me, the act of actually putting it in my mouth will be the hard part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I recommend watching Yumiki's face during this whole bug segment. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah,
Yumiki's face.
Yeah, dude, Yumiki just got that. She's got that good reaction face, dude. She knows what she's doing, dude.
I think at one point she's like hiding her eyes like this. It's like, what are you doing?
Cannot see.
And dude, if I can't see it, it's not happening, dude. You know.
True.
I'm like, what did we get for her scorpion eating?
It was food also, wasn't it? I don't remember. I just watched it. But
yeah. Oh,
Nagi got orange mikan, and they only gave her one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you know it. Yeah. Yeah, she's like, oh, so yeah, just one. All right, that's cool. You can just sense the like disappointment in her, dude. It was funny.
Meanwhile, Yamashita's with the whole box of uni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ume got the thank you, sir. Yeah, the fancy strawberries, like individually sealed and shit, you know.
I'm curious.
Yeah, it was a very, very fun episode. Honestly, I think all the shows were good this week. It's just we're all dying from our trip, dude.
We're still tired.
God knows I am. You know, I'm so tired that my light gave out, dude. It's like, dude, I can't do this anymore, bro.
Even the light can do it.
Yeah. But that's going to be it for the TV show highlights, which means that's it for this week's episode. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, drop a comment down below. Let us know what you thought about some of the music videos we watched today, whether it's the, Saito Kyoko grad PV, the Yamashita Mizuki grad PV, or the Unders PV, or, what did you think about that Sakuzaka Central survey, or the Goods coming out with 8 single? That's going to be it from us this time. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.